Yo.
What's going on? Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Full house. What is
For real?
Mike got on his head, though? That's the question.
Oh. Nobody ever knows.
Hey, Mike, send Cam an invite. He says he needs one to join.
Get him on here.
My stuff's falling apart.
The more the merrier.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to do that.
Did you hear me, Mike?
I did not.
Send Cam needs an invite. He
hot diggity damn.
What's up, everyone in the chat? What's going on? How's
Hola.
everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of the Kino Korner. We got a full house tonight.
Yeah, big time.
I sent him one.
All right, cool. How's everybody doing?
We are doing.
Lit.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm
Got my
trying
coffee.
Happy New Year's Eve, everybody.
Out here on the corner for the eve.
Man, you know what I forgot to ask y'all? I was wanting to start the show where we were all just like talking over each other, just like a bunch of commotion. Just all of us, you know? And then out of nowhere, we just hit him with like the Frozen, like challenge. Where it's just like, and then just like everybody out.
My fan gives me away.
Are you okay, Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she gets the Lit Award for 2022 for sure.
I'm just very expressive.
Yeah, you took it there. You were down. You were. I need to get where you're at, Dragon.
It'll happen.
Let's get there.
No, I got it. Right here.
Oh, milk.
Yeah.
That's
Frank's fans call it.
I didn't know
What do they
milk.
call it, Frank?
You said it was milk.
Get on here, Doc.
Nut juice.
Where is he at? Is he in? I haven't even looked at the chat.
Probably in chat.
I can send him.
Bring
What
up
will
my
it look
chat.
like if it's
What's up?
Yeah,
odd numbers?
send as many invites that you have. Send them all out to everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I will.
Use them all.
I gotta know emails though.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can have up to 12. I think 12 participants or something like that.
That's pretty good. I mean, we're halfway there.
Might join soon. Need
We
3
got
more for the
Robert
ready
in
bunch.
chat. What's up, Rob? Big Rob. We got Vision.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan's fucking number one.
Oh yeah, baby. In the house.
we got Loki Gator. Fucking wondering when we're starting.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, D Rhino.
We're right on time.
We got the
Ramo
doc.
is in the house. As always, let's see here.
Mr. Dan.
Look, I gotta ask y'all, did y'all see that Waffle House employee wax on and wax off that chair?
I still haven't seen that. I totally
You
forgot to
haven't?
watch it.
I saw it.
Dude,
We got Mr. Dan.
people were referring to this woman as the Avenger.
The Avenger.
What did she
Yes.
avenge?
Well, so
Waffles.
apparently an employee at Waffle House had some kind of disagreement. It was some kind of argument that was between a few customers, it seemed like, to the point to where the woman resulted in throwing a coffee pot at them. And then they went over the counter, and then, the fight ensued. And the next thing you know, they end up breaking it apart. And it was like maybe like 20 seconds later, a chair just comes into the frame. And then she was like, bitch.
She grabbed it.
And like grabbed the bitch. Like I'm talking about like caught it and was like,
Did you see the rest of that video?
no, what happened after that?
That was the last good thing she did.
Oh,
Chop it up.
I imagine she did. I mean, there was like a plethora of people that didn't like.
Where was the manager? When stuff like that happens, where's the manager?
Like everybody asked me, they're like, man, what do you think about Waffle House? I will not go there.
It's so good.
Well, I don't give a
Go
fuck.
there in the morning.
It's shit like that
Not at
right
night.
there to where I'm like, nah, I'm good, fam.
I hop.
I hop
Yeah.
all the way, the loaded
There you go.
omelets.
IHOP.
I'm
Wait,
done.
Did you
Yeah.
pop
That's
the
all.
Walmart lady?
What happened there?
What
Hey,
does it?
doc wants on.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Hell yeah, the Royal Rumble. The
Wasn't that
Royal
Walmart?
Rumble.
The Revolution lady? The like end of times.
Oh,
Meyer.
Meyer?
Meyer.
Okay, sorry. The Meyer lady.
I don't think I saw that.
Has the best stuff.
That's
I've
how
ever
old
seen
now?
on the
Like a
internet.
year, 2 years?
Oh yeah, I think it was like right when the pandemic started.
She's getting kicked out of Meyer preaching the holy.
I did see that.
Belligerent.
Did you? Yeah, okay.
I did
Yeah.
see
Somebody
that. Yeah.
had to have caught that.
Yeah,
It
She's
was
that's like 2
incredible.
years ago. Yeah.
so good.
I think she had one where she was freaking out on a garbage truck driver as well. It was like way before this happened, and like she's got a history of this. Like
Was that seriously the same girl?
I
didn't
think
know that.
so.
She was just destined to go viral.
Oh
That
yeah.
was
Oh
amazing.
my.
I think that video was posted before the one that went viral even. But somebody found it,
Yeah,
and-
that one's old. That
Dude,
one I remember that
we're
one.
doing something wrong here. Like we all need to collectively have an
Mhm.
outburst in a nursing home or something.
Cringe. They
I
call
can
it
do it.
cringe.
We can be we could yeah. I mean, I'll just one
I'll do
time.
it.
I'll do it just one time.
I'll
Just
do it.
shoot my shot. Maybe
What are we
we'll
doing?
cringe.
we gotta go on vacation or
Doing some
something. We all
cringe.
gotta meet up and do something crazy
World.
epic.
That would be
Mhm.
the ultimate Kino Corner episode right there.
Vlog.
Yeah.
You hear that, chat? We're starting to GoFundMe.
Yes.
Disney World.
no, I'm playing.
Disney World. No, I'm good.
No, yeah, no. That's,
Disney
You know
World?
that's, right now, that's almost as bad as Waffle Houses.
I haven't
No.
seen. They started including alcohol. There used to be like no alcohol in certain
Yeah.
places, and now there's alcohol everywhere. So I
Now
think
there's
that's
more
the problem.
At
fights.
Disney World?
Yeah,
Sounds
Yeah.
like a
I went
problem.
when they didn't allow alcohol in certain spaces.
Yeah.
Vision put, is 2023 gaming going to be better? We sure as hell hope so.
Absolutely.
It looks.
The
It fucking looks like
atrocity of
it.
this year, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
lineup
have my
Definitely
hopes.
looks
is
like it.
already looking good. What is
I
there
was at
though?
my hope.
Like, do you think there's anything to look forward to towards the end of next year? Because like we know like the lineup like early on January, February, but like is there anything that y'all are aware of that has been
I haven't heard of
Starfield,
anything
probably. I
officially.
bet Starfield
Yeah,
tries to
probably.
hit that November 11th mark.
Yeah, probably. But other than that, I don't know of anything that's that far out that's actually got a date set. To be
I'm
honest.
Maybe
still waiting on
Wolverine
Nissan.
for PS5 if it makes 2023.
unlikely, man.
You don't think Wolverine makes it?
I don't see it, man. That's
Yeah.
a future project.
Yeah. Hey, Brass, check it out here. You'll appreciate this. My girlfriend got this for me for my birthday.
Oh my god!
what size is
Breathtaking.
it? James, what
Yeah.
size is it?
That's breathtaking. Holy shit. I love it.
James, what size is that?
Have you? What?
What size is that?
XL.
Let me get it.
Let you get it. Yeah.
Let me get at it.
Oh, shit.
How Life was a big surprise.
Yeah.
How Life was a.
Yeah, what I mean.
It was a pleasant surprise. I feel like.
I kind of
for
knew it was
most
going to be
people.
good, though. I knew I would like it.
How did you end up playing any more of it, Dylan?
Nah, man, I just stopped right where I left it off, and I think I'm just gonna restart from the beginning because streaming that game sucks, honestly.
Mhm.
Well, there's so much dialogue when you're trying to converse with chat and you're trying to listen and you're trying to do this and you're trying to go here and you're trying to please people, and it's just like, 30 minutes in and you're goddamn acting like Sybil before you know it. You're just hearing voices and shit and you're just like, my God, when is it in?
Mhm.
Right.
Truly. But no, I mean, I'm not against it. I just haven't thoroughly engaged. I do like the writing. It's just so fast paced, like you said. It's hard to juggle entertainment and talking to people while they're telling joke after joke. It's well written though, man.
Very well written. Yeah, I would agree. And there is a shit ton of dialogue.
So
I
many
mean, they're still
jokes.
fighting dialogue. Oh yeah, and there's still
Hey,
streamers
bro,
are still fighting dialogue.
It kills me
every day.
when you walk up on people that are in arguments and they're like, "Hey, fuck you," and they're like, "No, fuck you." He's like, "I'm gonna kill you with my pocket knife."
Yeah.
That shit kills me. I fucking crack up every time I hear that. They
Yeah,
walk
that's
up
good.
on you and they talk shit.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Fucking kills me.
It's lovely too, man. The graphics are something else, and the
Yeah.
design just
It really is a nice looking game. Ashley plays the fuck out of it too, and she really only plays like that and the Outer Worlds.
Nice.
She
Outer
loves
Worlds
both.
is a fun game. I like Outer
She
Worlds.
plays the fuck out of the game.
Yeah.
What
I
do you
didn't think
guys?
I was
What's
gonna like it, but I
everybody
liked
playing
it.
right now?
trash.
Sleeping Dogs, old game.
Trash. Old games.
Warzone.
Warzone, yeah.
Mhm.
Been playing Warzone.
Oh yeah.
Have you tried? Did you ever pick up Roller Drone? Brass?
I'm thinking about it, man. I might, this weekend or something.
Yeah. It looks cool. It's like I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, I mean, it does look creative, man. Just something outside the box. I want something that's, combines different elements. It's not just skating, it's fucking blasting away with guns. I don't know. I'm surprised it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
Where are the
Yeah, I
Xbox
know.
exclusives? We have
Huh?
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
You
y'all
got High on
seen?
Life.
Mhm.
I mean, what else have they had? Grounded and High on Life.
Is that an Xbox exclusive?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think it
Grounded
is.
was. Is it? Grounded was fun though.
Yeah,
I like Grounded. We
I
still got to
think it
finish
is.
that, or I still need to finish that.
I can't really think of anything else this year that was Xbox exclusive other than
No.
those two
Scorn?
games. Huh? Oh yeah, Scorn. I forgot about Scorn.
Best
Yeah.
shit.
Everybody.
Forgot about that.
2022.
Might as well forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about Scorn.
Yeah. Everybody forgot about Scorn. I forgot it so much I never even played it. I never even touched it.
Hey,
You won the
it's-
game.
Yeah.
It is a frustrating motherfucking game. I got sick of it and just watched somebody play through it just to see what it was. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
I
it
watched
was
a little
too
bit of
much,
gameplay and I was
man.
like, man.
like the first couple puzzles, their very first puzzle wasn't so bad, and then like the next 3 or 4, I was like, oh my god! And then you start punching things out of the air with this fucking dick gun. It just
That was my favorite part.
Shit
This is
blows
gonna
up.
sound-
And
Like
it's
Saints
the
Row or
worst
what?
combat.
Uh,
But the graphics were cool. The atmosphere was
yeah, the design's badass.
amazing. But
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I just have like 30 other games that I want or need to play that I just. Yeah, if something doesn't interest me immediately, it just right out my side of my head for some reason. I totally forget about it. Well, it's like Elden Ring. Like we were talking earlier about Elden Ring. It's not that I necessarily don't like Elden Ring, but I got into something else. I couldn't get into Elden Ring, and I just haven't touched
dodging
it
all the
again.
time.
bro,
Yeah,
I bought Elden Ring last weekend.
Why?
I played it for 2 hours and I refunded that bitch.
Yeah.
I fucking couldn't stand it, bro. I tried to like it. I was like,
Mhm.
there's gotta be something here that I can like that will click with me. It was game of the year, and all these fucking people are
Right.
so obsessed with it. And I played it, and the whole time I was playing it, I just wanted to not be playing it. I was like, this is the worst. It just seemed stiff and like
Mhm.
Meaningless
the
behavior.
combat was almost like any other Souls game that I've played. I was just like, all right.
Dodge Simulator.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
enough. You can't even aim where you're shooting your magic at. It's just like poof. It
Mhm.
just goes in one place wherever you're facing. I was like, this
Yeah.
is fucking stupid.
Mhm.
GTA is dead.
Oh man, GTA. Like, I don't know. I always go on GTA and I find people doing stuff. Always. People always making money.
Oh, GTA
Apparently.
is crazy. Yeah.
Apparently, they steal your spouses too.
Mhm. Yeah, so does Call of Duty.
Hades
But
2. That
Well.
looks just like pretty much like the Hades 1, so
just
if
2
follow
years.
that same formula, it'll probably be
Enhanced.
decent.
Yeah, I mean, it should be pretty good.
Shit
Mhm.
happens.
And
I
then we
didn't
got
play
'em-
Shadows of Rose. How was that?
I didn't either. I watched Brass play it, and I'm just please, Brass, just steal that one away. That was
Yeah, go ahead, take that one.
yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
That was a good
Village?
stream.
I heard that a lot.
I mean, you separate all that crap away. Just put Shadows of Rose in a box. Not bad. Not bad. But Village, I mean, you guys know how I feel.
Yes.
Dylan, think twice if
I'm on
Capcom
that
made
same
you say
train.
that.
What you mean?
You
I
know
thought it was-
exactly what I mean.
I mean, yeah, it did cost money, didn't it? So, yeah.
Well, you know, the one thing that gets me is like everybody, I've heard you say it, I've said it, everybody said it. Like nobody wanted to play with Rose.
No.
Nobody wanted, and that's what we
You've got
got. And we had to
Rebecca
pay for that.
Chambers sitting over
I know
there.
it's
Like,
ridiculous.
we could have had Rebecca Chambers. Like, they could have, like, I don't know. Me personally,
Rebecca and Barry Burton are just lost characters
Oh my
to
god.
the realm.
where are they? They were in the first game. Like, I don't understand.
Best characters. I
Or
don't know
even
why.
the dude from Resident Evil 0. What's his name?
Billy Cohen.
Billy.
He was Nemesis. I'm that type of theorist. I think he's Nemesis because he's so durable.
Yeah. I've heard the theory that he was
Hunk or something crazy.
who
Oh no.
who'd you
It wouldn't
say?
make sense. Hunk was,
Hunk. Yeah, it was Hunk. Yeah. I've heard rumors that he's Hunk, but
but how? He was.
I don't know.
There's just like a timeline problem. I remember he was like in
And-
Africa or something,
Yeah.
and Hunk was somewhere in the Arklay Mountains somewhere. Not the Arklay, the like I think Antarctic or whatever, wherever Code Veronica was, the second place. He was
Mhm.
there. I don't know. I don't think he could be.
Well, Resident Evil 0 was before. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. Because, well, Resident Evil 0 is set before Resident Evil, and then Code Veronica is directly after Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, but
Well, it's
he
like
was
year
there way
per
before
year.
them. Hunk was there before them.
Yeah. Oh, there's Hino.
Hey.
G-Rhino.
All I'm going to say is that for
Uh-oh.
that DLC, we shouldn't have got Rose. We should have played as Ada along. But the cut content involving her in Resident Evil 8, that would have been perfect setup. Her coming in and just saying, okay, I'm working for another shadow organization. I'm going to try and get some samples. And, that would start up Resident Evil 9 right there.
Yeah.
How are they going to go into Resident Evil 9? It's just like everything's in the toilet right now. How are they going to get it out of the toilet? I just don't understand.
Well, Resident Evil 9 is going to be a new chapter. The Winter's shit's over with now, ain't it?
Yeah.
And they
But like,
close
Chris
that
is
book.
still a part of that. They like threw Chris in there for some reason. So now he's a part of that lore. So he's going to have to reference them or something.
But Chris is in everything, though, to be honest.
I'm glad. I like Chris.
Yeah. I still believe that.
Chris is like is Resident Evil, ain't he?
Yes.
I mean,
A lot of people don't like him.
no one else can fucking punch a boulder like that.
That boulder punching
Dragging
asshole.
him for punching boulders. But Leon S. Kennedy fought somebody with a motorcycle.
Leon
No
just
one
had
talks
cool
about
hair
that.
for the 90s. That was it.
I'm just saying, like, damn, I just lost my train. Oh, okay. I'm just saying that Resident Evil 7, Chris, is a clone. He has to be a clone.
He's someone else. He's somebody
a
else.
clone.
He's not
there's no-
Chris Redfield.
Yeah, like there's no way. This
Bluefield, maybe.
Yeah. I know. It's like, how does he look like he's on steroids in Resident Evil 5 and 6? Then he went down. He slimmed down like back to his like old days, and then now this motherfucker is like bulked up again.
And he got Botox everywhere. He looks like 20 years younger. Like, I don't understand. And then he looks 30 years older. It's just like they should have just left it as it was. Like, that's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I just like, I don't like, no, that's a clone. That's some C-virus stuff right there, where that one bitch was acting like Ada Wong. That's some C-virus level right there.
That was crazy. 6 was crazy. Like, 6, don't even get me started on 6. Like, I cannot stand it. They snubbed Rebecca. She should have been where Sherry was, because who's thinking about Sherry? Did anybody want Sherry? Like it's crazy. And then, oh my goodness, Claire and Jill. Oh my goodness, what about Jill? Oh, I saw this thing where somebody was like, oh, she's married now, so she's a little housewife. And I'm like, what do you mean?
No.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
No. At the end of Resident Evil 6, with Chris's ending, that shouldn't have been no random dude. That should have been Jill Valentine saying, hey, I'm back. Like something like that. Like that should have been.
They just gave us nothing.
Yeah.
They gave us garbage. Like, they robbed us. They robbed us of Rebecca Chambers. If she was in 6, people wouldn't be like, who on earth is Rebecca? Like, people nowadays who are dealing with the winters and whatever, they don't know who Rebecca is. So it's kind of like they have to introduce her all over again, and they didn't even remake 0. So I don't know how they're going to do that.
Well, fake fans.
Yeah.
Fake fans.
We can't forget about the movie though. Damn, what movie was it?
Vendetta.
She was
that
in
was
that,
the
but
worst movie ever.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, just that fight. Yeah, with that whole Chris and Leon fight scene in the hallway and then the motorcycle adding to the mix.
I told you, he just hit one with the motorcycle. And then they were shooting at point blank like it was Call of Duty. Like,
I know. They were going John Wick.
Oh, hi.
Leon will save gaming in 2023. There's so much games to save games next year.
Oh my god. If I have to see Leon one more time.
Leon, help.
I'm done with Leon. I'm not a Leon sim.
Well,
I don't.
Thank
the
you.
thing is we're tired of all the
you.
original characters, and then when they make new ones, we bitch about it.
All I know
Yep.
is there's a lot of haters for Chris for no reason. It's because they're jealous. They want to look like Chris. They love Chris. They can't be Chris. So
I don't
they're
even
mad.
think Chris wants to be Chris though. At this point, he hates himself too. Goddamn, he's like, I'm with Umbrella now.
I
Fuck
was like,
stars.
what? Who's making these
I ain't going back.
decisions? What on earth? Why would he ever do that? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
But it might. We will never know.
I want Rebecca back. I want Barry back. Like they're just alive in limbo. I personally did not like Revelations 2. I liked the first one. I didn't like the second one. I didn't like Moira. She was
But
super
the second
annoying.
one had Barry though, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did. I liked his part, but I feel like I hate the hindering character, the side character, the person that's like not as strong as you, but they're there and they can do something. I don't like those characters. The first one had characters that could actually use the guns and help you. And the second one was like, here's this child that can point or can go under something. And then this girl, oh, I don't do guns. I'm like, okay, then die. Like,
yeah. Claire and them were saying the same thing, and then when the push came to shove, they got out of Raccoon City.
James, check your phone if you ain't already.
Oh, I seen them at.
Did you? Anything?
Yeah. Cam. He said he'll join. He had to take his dogs out and something else. I don't know.
Okay.
Frank,
Excuses.
did you beat Resident Evil?
Not yet.
Hurry up.
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
fun.
I gotta stream it.
I've already won $100 bet because of Frank.
You won $100 bet because of me?
Yeah.
Why?
I bet my cousin that you wouldn't beat it within the first week, and it's been like 6 months.
Yeah.
It hasn't been.
I'm
6
always
months.
pushing him. I'm like, you got to do it. Get out there, do it.
I got better games to play than Resident Evil.
And then he puts in Isaac.
No,
I threatened him. I told him one night I wasn't even going to go on the Kino Korner if he didn't beat it, and he was like, "But I can't. I can't beat it." And I was like,
hey, whatever makes you happy.
well, no, you said something along the lines that it would take you too long. And then I told you, like, you turned a 15-hour game or a 3-hour game into 15 hours and still haven't beat it. And I was just disappointed. I was like, I actually found it entertaining.
I was actually nervous playing that game, man.
I know. I could see it. I could see the
Which one?
sweat.
The first one?
It was a bizarre feeling.
Well, I mean, it's because you're not used to playing good games. Like
it wasn't the game. It wasn't the game. It was the PS5.
Is it the remastered?
Yeah.
I beat that one a while ago.
Yeah, exactly. We all did. We beat it back in 1998. Frank's still trying to catch
Man,
up.
I beat it a long time ago. I just whatever. It's whatever. I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
End of the day.
This is where you need to have Oracle with like a walkthrough beside you, kind of like directing you. Like, you got this, Frank.
That's cheap.
When I played Code Veronica, I had my mom help me. She was looking up on the IGN or whatever, and she was like, "Okay, go here, go there," because I'm like, I'm not gonna forget nothing. I'm doing this.
I was 7 years old when I beat that game on my own.
Oh yeah, I was really young when I beat that game by myself.
That's what, and then I watched Frank, and I'm like,
"You're 7-year-old."
I'm like, this grown ass man's got this. Like,
I was like 21 when I beat that game.
Yeah. Which game we talking about, Jason?
Oh, he just played it a few years ago, guys. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He totally didn't play it when it first came out. At 20.
So what are y'all more excited for? Are y'all more excited for RE9 to be announced or revealed, the RE4 remake, or the Silent Hill?
Silent Hill. I'm kind of done with it.
Probably RE4, man. I've never beaten RE4, so it'll be a new experience for me.
Damn, you and Frank are in the same boat now.
Yeah.
Dude, beat it. It's an experience.
Yeah.
Help me, Leon.
It was short to me.
Help me.
When I played it, it was really short to me.
RE4
But I wasn't
kind of
exploring. I was just running through.
Yeah.
Mr. Kennedy. That's the only part I like.
I played on PC. I played Resident Evil 4 on PC. And you know how you have those things where you got to do the quick time events? I had no idea which button was what. So it was like showing me for a controller. And I was just like pressing all the buttons until I stopped dying from the boulder. I didn't know what to do. I just kept dying because then I had to get a controller because you know that dude that comes in while they're sitting back to back and he hits them like that. I kept dying there because I didn't know what button to press on my keyboard.
Frank calls that a skill issue.
What? What do I call it?
A skill issue.
I would not dare.
Oh,
I would not dare.
What am I supposed to do? It's saying L. It's
Yeah.
like triggers, and I'm like, okay, where's the triggers on here? Like,
Hey, GG's, man. GG's.
exactly. That's what Frank would say.
Positivity.
Yeah,
GG's. Was
You
that a
figured it out.
GG?
there we go.
Yeah.
Next time.
There you go.
W.
yay.
Oh, we'll do that.
I'm holding on my W.
Dub.
Can't see it.
I'll pretend like I
Little
did it.
dub.
What the fuck was I doing? Well, ignore that.
I totally did it, but it was off camera. You guys couldn't see it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
believe you.
In
I
spirit.
totally did it, but it was
He
off
I
camera.
believe
Yeah, it's in,
You ought to see this
spirit.
man play charades.
He didn't even move. He's
Oh,
like, yeah, I
man.
did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
That's
He's
the
been
key.
doing it the whole
Nobody's-
time. He's been giving
Yeah.
us W's the whole time. We didn't even
Yeah.
know.
He's just been sitting
Fucking
there, just
ninja.
like
That's the key. Nobody's ever seen me play charades.
he's just.
I'm
sitting
just that
there.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, his gamer tag on Xbox is better than Ninja. He's something else.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No.
Look, this is kind of off subject, off of the video games, because y'all know how I'm fucking
Here we go.
like that. Did y'all see the story about the Roombas? Taking
The what?
pictures of that? There was,
Yeah.
the little Roomba vacuum robot thing that goes around your house and vacuums. Apparently, there was this woman that was using the restroom, and pictures of her in the restroom appeared on Facebook
From
And
the
there's
Roomba.
from the Roomba.
So someone put an
Mhm.
extra camera
iRobot.
on it, or what?
It's something that was
I don't
just
have one.
innately in the Roomba, like the software or whatever, to it was like capturing photos.
Well, if it has a
Where
camera
was
on
it
it,
going on the?
Well, you know,
Someone
like the
hacked it?
sensors of everything. I guess. I mean, that's kind of where I'm questioning y'all. Did y'all see it as well? Because I was just distraught by the fact that it happened. I didn't even go to like, how did it happen? It was
Dude,
just
you
like,
always would be careful. Anything with a camera on
you
it,
know,
anything with a camera on it.
Your phone can
watching
constantly
you
hear
all
you.
the time.
I'm that person with the tape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a cover. I got a cover that I
Tape
put
up
over my
there.
camera when I'm not
Mhm.
using it.
Yes.
Well, it's just like beat up though, like your most vulnerable moments,
Hacked.
you
On
know,
the potty.
right?
Mhm.
And then there's no telling what else it could have got, you know.
Bruh.
Like I'm not going to entertain the thought, but I mean, I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure it could have got some worse stuff, you know.
Depends
All the
on whose
rumbles coming
bathroom.
in.
You know what I mean?
Remind
Like if
me
you're
of just
doing your
cleaning.
business, imagine you and your old lady or your old man or whoever your
Tony Punk.
significant other just, getting it on, and all of a sudden you just hear the Roomba kick on, and it's just like coming to your bed, and it's just like,
It's on top of the bed. How the hell did it get up there?
yeah, I'd be like,
I
no.
wouldn't mind.
I mean, well,
Yes.
fairness,
Frank.
yeah.
Let's go.
Frank be holding that thing, be like, come on.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Simba, it'd be the Roomba, you know. Just-
Yeah.
okay, enough of that. Look, D Ronner, he thought it was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that just made me question, like, how far can we actually trust
You
technology?
can't.
We can't.
You can't. Your phone constantly listens to you. Anything with a camera can always see you. You know,
I
it's
want
just
to
like
know
a,
dollars, please.
What was that movie? That movie, what was it? Late 80s, early 90s, where the machines were like utilizing Morse code? You know what I'm talking about?
Man.
Come on.
No,
I wouldn't know.
I can't remember.
I'm thinking about iRobot.
A lot
You
of
know
it-
iRobot with Will
Huge
Smith.
or not? No, yeah. Let me
Yeah,
see.
Where
I'm
they
old
like-
enough. I'm old enough to remember, but I'm too old to remember.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Remember,
We can't.
ET did some shit.
Machinery is always gonna
hmm
machine.
What up?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I mean, there's times where I've literally been talking to somebody about something completely random near my phone, and then all of a sudden it'll pop up on my YouTube feed.
Advertisement.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
or
Want some mac and
literally just a
cheese?
video. Literally just a
Maximum.
video of what I was
And then
talking
I'll
about.
see it.
I wouldn't even know
It's
the name of
convenient.
it, and it would pop up. Yeah, it's convenience, but it's scary.
Invasive.
Yeah, it's invasive
Yeah.
convenience.
Invasive,
Like I don't want to be that convenient.
intrusive, elusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason,
Yeah.
Maximum Overdrive.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie. That was a really good movie.
Well, that's
That
what made
was
me
like-
think of the Roomba. Like, that's definitely a recruiter or something.
I could probably take down a Roomba before a semi though, so I think we're okay. But
I would hope that they. You know,
Yeah,
I think
Roombas are pretty fierce though.
I think that
Have you
would
seen-
really make a good remake. Like in modern time with the new technology that we've had.
Mhm.
I think
That would be cool.
I don't know.
Oh,
The
really?
remake seems pretty sucky.
Well, I'm talking about you thinking about like the tech, just the technology, like the advancements we've had. Like in the Roomba, like back in '86, there wasn't, you know, Jetsons-esque type technology rolling around, and if you had that kind of incorporated with Morse code and killing people, there's a whole lot worse movies I've seen being remade. It's just I
They
would
had
have
that kind of technology, but it was for wealthy people, you know, like
well, no wonder I didn't know about it.
That's for people.
Like, fuck
well,
me.
Prisoner
Have
said
y'all seen
Dylan is an
artificial
actual person.
intelligence?
Dragon is real, but Frank is an AI.
Yeah, well,
Definitely not.
I think Oracle has to charge him every night.
And she plugs him in.
Station somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Oracle's like, you motherfucker, no.
You gotta twist that thing on his back.
She'd let the battery
Just-
die.
just
Damn.
zip them up in there and unzip them, and you know,
Like a Care
Damn.
Bear.
That's
Got
true.
a docking station shaped like Isaac.
I'm only going to use you when
yeah. He's really shaped like Isaac, but then I
Yeah.
put him in the skin suit, and he's good to go.
he's like the little alien in Men in Black.
I'm not a human.
Oh my
either.
goodness, the one that was like all
Yeah, the head opened
dry.
up and there was like a little alien in there. Man, that's
Yeah.
Men in Black, the first one I liked, and the third one I liked. The second one, I'm like, okay,
I'm with you on that.
What was the second one like? I can't remember.
Exactly.
that's why I don't like it.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
like
I can't think of
Forgettable.
hardly any movies where I'd like the second or third one better than the first one.
I
Terminator
know.
2.
Shrek 2 was
Okay.
pretty good.
I'd
Yeah,
say
but
Michael-based Transformers. Revenge of the Fallen was pretty good.
Hey, Aliens is
Yeah.
a good sequel to Alien.
Different movies. Very different.
I mean,
You
different, but still pretty solid.
Same,
like the
but
books,
different.
yeah. In the books, the second was like, yeah, but they don't seem to hit it in the movies for me.
Not very often.
Like the
Yeah.
freshness of the first one of not really knowing what's going on, you know, even if you have an idea of what the plot or whatever is about, you know, but
I just realized
Like
we have
that was
double
fun.
the viewers than we do likes. So whoever's watching, smash that like.
Ooh.
Hey, a lot of people would say The Godfather 2 is better than The Godfather.
I might.
I
be
still
one of
haven't seen
them.
those movies, to be honest.
ooh,
I don't remember anything from them except
Well, you know, not
that's
seen.
in the exception, right?
Yeah.
mean,
That's a good possibility.
Yeah. The Godfather 2 and really and Judgment Day is really the only two I can think of, like right off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
yeah. There's like a
Wes
handful, but
Goldblum.
He
like
doesn't
Goldblum.
even kill people in that movie.
Huh?
Jeff?
Arnold, dude, I don't know, man.
Brass.
He didn't kill people.
he's getting brassed.
I mean, I'm gonna step up. And say,
But yeah, he
you got
does. He
science
shoots
fiction?
them. Don't he? I thought he did kill people. Don't he shoot the grenade launcher out that hospital?
Man, he misses every shot on purpose. Like,
Paid to miss.
yeah. If the fucking apocalypse is happening anyway, what do these characters even matter? You know,
Yeah,
what difference does it make?
I thought. I don't know.
But at least he tried.
Ah, fuck
The
that.
effort that counts.
At least he tried.
You know,
He
I
said,
mean,
Dylan said, "You got a grenade launcher. You got to make those fucking shots count."
Yeah, use it.
You gotta try to miss with a
Gotta
grenade
hit
launcher. I mean, to be
no,
honest.
it's just like I kind of agree with him. Like, think about how much money went towards the budget to film that just for him to miss the fucking shot. It's kind of like, damn, it's kind of sad.
Arnold.
It's a tough
I ain't
one.
even going front. I don't even remember watching any of the Terminators. Like, I know I watched them, but
They're like
Oh,
Fake
see,
fan.
Brett knows.
yeah,
Mhm.
I am a fake
I
fan.
remember him
being
being
honest.
naked.
Of course you do. I mean, I
Oh,
do
yeah.
too. But it was just that ass, you know. But you know, the thing that got me was that like it's been how many years since the first and second one?
Yeah, it
Well,
was
like
80. The first one was 85, 84.
Yeah, I was born in
Yeah, I
goddamn.
think
85.
Judgment Day came out in 90 or 89.
Yeah, but we
Like
had
90
three
Oh,
Rise
I
of the
thought you said
Machines, and then we
Independence
had one with Christian Bale too.
T2
I
was
still
like
gotta watch that
91,
one.
92. Yeah. And Judgment Day was probably.
Look at Rat Gaddy coming in with the hopefully true knowledge. John Connor told him not to kill him.
True.
I don't care
He
about
was trying to
John.
scare him.
Lord.
Russ. He was trying to just, like, get the fuck out of here.
He's a Terminator. Try not giving him feelings. How about that? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's
Just following orders.
the
Mm.
latest Terminator movies. What the fuck, man? The
Let's
newest,
hear it.
latest.
Yeah.
What was the one with the 3 women Terminators? Were they women or was it one? One was like a Terminator. I just remember it was like god awful.
I don't even think we know.
Most
It-
recent.
Never seen.
The only one I remember the best was T2. And that was like
I didn't see
92,
it.
93. That was the best one. I kind of remember the first one, but I think T2 was the best.
So was the
Personally.
first one the one where he was like into the lava?
That's T2.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I think the third one had the blonde female Terminator.
Yep.
Mhm.
I didn't watch
Somebody's
that
got the
one.
nod.
Wait,
She was
I
sexy.
did watch that one. I think in
Oh.
theaters.
What about RoboCop? I know me and Dylan
Fuck
talked.
yeah.
Man,
RoboCop fucking
Remember Dylan
rocks.
was talking about the damn
Man.
scene that was a fake scene where the dicks were getting shot off. It was like, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute now.
No.
Look up. Anybody that's watching this right now, look up RoboCop scene dicks getting shot off.
I'm gonna
Yes,
look that right
please,
up.
Please look that up.
Mhm.
Keep it in your search engine.
No, it was like a fake scene that was like.
But was really well
Breaking the
done.
keyboard.
It was well
Like
done.
a bomb's going
Yeah,
on.
I don't think that was the keyboard. Let's be honest. But
No, no.
he said black said dick. But
Mm.
no, it was like a real well done choreographed scene that it was like fan made. But if you watch it and don't have no recollection, you'd be like, well, goddamn, this is
I don't remember that scene.
like director's cut or something. Like I was like, holy
Mhm.
shit! Like how did this not make it
Watch
in the
that
movie?
on
Like
this.
there was at least 20 dicks that got shot off, man.
What the fuck?
Were they just like flying?
It's over.
Yeah.
Were they like?
I ain't even gonna tell y'all how I came across it.
Are you sure this wasn't a dream?
No,
dude,
I think you
really.
got the wrong one. What
No.
one is it called?
Look,
I
look,
gotta see it now.
look, Frank, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I ever had a dream, you'd be the first fucking person I'd tell. Where it's like, dude, I was RoboCop and I was shooting dicks off. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be ashamed to tell nobody that. Well, the scene starts off that these perpetrators were trying to rape this woman, and they were like harassing her, like filling her up and shit. And they all had their dicks out. And then RoboCop comes up and he's like, and you just see dicks flying everywhere. And then
He still hasn't pulled up the video for me.
I know. I'm
I
just
know.
like, what's going on? Where is that? from?
Where's it at?
That's a parody.
Yeah, I might be able to.
Trying to
No, I
figure out the
can't-
best
I
way to
can't-
search it.
I can't put that on the screen. I about just did. I probably would have violated a lot of shit there.
Mm.
Trouble.
Just look up fan made RoboCop
Fan made.
dick getting shot off scene or something.
Wiener removal.
Yeah. I will never say that word, but yeah.
Oscar Mayer.
Yeah. I mean,
You don't
I
like
came
wiener?
across- No, I don't, man. I don't never refer to my dick as a wiener. Like that's just like favorite statement to
That's
myself.
what it is.
No, it's a cock.
Wiener.
It's like you're gonna take
It's a-
this.
it's a
It's not
phallic-
just like I can't. do
Wiener.
it. We ain't even getting into that.
Philosophy.
My grandma might watch this. She's probably looking at dicks getting
Sorry,
shot off
Grandma.
right now. Like,
Sorry, Grandma.
this wasn't in RoboCop. You know. But yeah,
Robo.
check it out though, man. I was convinced. Look, I was convinced. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Dick shot montage. Rat Getty knows what I'm talking about. Was
Yeah.
that the RoboCop
He came in here
porn
with,
version?
he said, here it is.
It might be. I mean, who knows? You got to look it up. It's fulfillment in your life.
I'm just kind of waiting for that Metal Gear Solid movie to be made. just to see what's
Wow.
up. I know it's been a long time, but I mean, it's been like since 2016 that
Oh, yeah,
some
for
guy was
sure.
talking about it. And I'll be honest, I'm not a Hideo Kojima fan anymore. Ever since Death Stranding happened, I was like, I'm good. But I would definitely watch it as a show. But Metal Gear Solid, if they can, my thing is, I want to see an old ass Revolver Ocelot just, like, I got 12 shots. Step closer, take one more step, and this whole thing blows up. I want to see that. I want to see some old geezer just pull it off, dude. That'd be sick as fuck.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Mhm. Yeah, he could do it.
He's
Or,
How old is that man? Let him rest. He's like
Or,
in his
Tank.
hundreds.
What's
Let
his
that man
name?
rest.
What's his name? The guy who played in who sounds like who has that real thick southern accent. I can't think of the guy's name, but he was in Ghost Rider. He was like the oldest Ghost Rider. He was like on the horse and shit. I can't remember his name, but I think he'd be a perfect fit too, to be honest. I can't think of his name.
I just saw that movie too.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
I'm trying to think.
Google time.
Yeah, I was about to look it
Like
up.
Jimmy Neutron. Think.
I'm still thinking about RoboCop. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh. Let me find this guy. When did that movie come out? Shit.
RoboCop.
Ghost Rider. I was like,
Oh.
You're talking about Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, he'd be
That was like
perfect. He'd be a
2006,
perfect
like
Revolver Ocelot.
Yeah.
And then I just want to hear him say, "Get out of my mind, liquid."
Get out of my mind. I could hear him say it.
Excuse me.
Mr. Den's right on that. Movies based on games always turn out to be trash.
Not, I mean, always, but I'll be honest. That Silent Hill movie,
Let's
that
name
first
one.
one.
I mean,
Let's just name one that was good.
I think it's changing around though. The Witcher series wasn't bad. The
gonna be.
Mortal Kombat movie
never
wasn't
played.
terrible.
Yeah, what?
I think the Mortal Kombat movies were like the most
Yeah.
disgusting pieces of
Yeah.
garbage I've ever had to
Um,
witness in
no.
my life.
The only good thing
The
about
the
new one-
cyberpunk anime shit was cool.
I like the
about the
old
Tomb
ones.
Raiders.
I like the old
Hitman.
Mortal Kombat movies.
the Tomb Raiders.
Better.
And then the Hitman, the first one was kind of like,
People say
Yeah.
that Arcane's good too.
was like, no.
I'm not into that.
That's
You ever watched
based
that,
off
Bryce?
League of Legends, I think.
Watch what?
The Hitman movies?
God, no. They can't do those movies.
I mean, they did.
Hey, we'll see what they do with The Walking Dead. That might be pretty good. It
Like I
looks
said,
Are you
good.
talking about the game?
No, I'm talking about the show.
Oh, yeah. I only watched like 2 episodes. I couldn't get into it.
I mean, no, not The Walking Dead. God damn,
You
The
had
Last
that
of Us.
out.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen
That's
it.
gonna fail.
Is it out?
That's gonna fucking fail. We're not gonna include violence. Then why the fuck are you? I'm sorry. Then why are you making it?
Wow.
No violence,
They
no
need to
zombies.
stop.
Sorry.
They need to take a
Yeah,
break.
none of that. No
Yeah,
humans.
yo, Terrifier 2 is fucking crazy. What's up?
Yeah,
Devil?
Terrifier 2. That's a good one.
Terrifier movies are fucking weird, man.
They,
That fucking clown is a fucking trip.
yeah, he is. Yeah, dude, that ending was like a big what WTF, man.
The Hitman movies were trash. So was hey, Dylan, do you remember the Dead Rising movies?
Oh,
Dude.
God.
What? Waste my time.
They make
Rising
Dead
movies?
Rising movies.
Yeah, there's Dead Rising movies.
more
and
like
they
a Dead
are
Rising
as
soap
bad as you
opera.
would expect them to be.
Really?
The
Dead
Assassin's
Rising-
Creed movies are bad.
Oh, I forgot about
Assassin's Creed has a movie.
movies.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did.
And nobody
sucked.
cared.
I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. that
Doom was
horrible.
terrible. The movie
It was
with
so
The
bad.
Rock.
Look, I'll watch the Dwayne Johnson version, but anything else, no. I'll watch the
Of
Dwayne
what?
Johnson version just for that one scene where it's like in first person, how it should be. That's it.
Dude, that's like 40 seconds long.
I know, and it's so
Worth
I,
it.
I just like I can't believe that it should have
No.
been. It's better. It's better than that new shit, I'll tell you that. It's better than that new shit. I'll take it.
I can't think of not one that is higher than a 5.
Silent Hill is the only one.
That's what I'm saying.
Silent Hill movies.
Silent Hill, yes. Silent Hill, the first one.
Mhm.
I like
Yeah.
that one.
Not the
People
ones
were
on Snow.
complaining that the guy, like Sean Bean, didn't get enough to do. If they literally just cut him out, even though they were banking, I think that's why. Because no one knew anybody else really. They just knew Sean Bean was gonna be in it for like 5 minutes at a
The Halo
time.
show was garbage.
Oh, don't remind
I
me.
didn't-
Don't
I
please
didn't
don't
watch
talk about it.
Dude, Goldeneye was pretty true to the movie. Now that I
Yeah.
think about it.
Hey,
Sorry,
what
I
was
just
that
thought
Vin
of that.
Diesel? What was that Vin Diesel
Riddick.
game movie?
Riddick.
Triple X.
Riddick. Yeah, the
Riddick.
Carnival
Riddick.
Riddick's games were
Riddick.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
I like Riddick. He cool.
Yeah.
He cool.
What about
There
the
needs to be a
Sonic
game.
movies? Did y'all watch the Sonic movies?
Those
I
got good
gave
reviews
credit
too.
to
The
Sonic
I
until
took my kids to the theaters and seen it. I thought it was. I mean, I'm not no fucking, Sonic fanboy by any means, but I thought it was enjoyable. Maybe because I had my kids with me, but
That would probably make it better. Yeah.
yeah, well, their reactions were like,
Right.
Definitely.
"Damn, he's fast." I mean, but they
they're
didn't
just
say
gonna
it like
cut
that,
out the
but,
humans, like the people that look like regular people, and just made it look like the game. I don't understand why they have to insert these random people that are not in the games every time. Just like Cole Young or whatever that dude was in Mortal Kombat, they just inserted this dude when there's like 10 million other characters in
Well,
Mortal Kombat.
He was supposed to be Johnny. What was he?
Yeah.
Johnny Cage.
They needed
The
Johnny
unofficial
Cage. Where was he? That was a fumble. They just fumbled it.
Yeah, that was stupid. And they turned my girl
half the
black.
people were horrible. Like Natara or whatever her name is.
Natara.
She died
the
instantly.
worst one
Yeah.
they did was
Kung Lao got killed for no reason, and then they're talking about brutality. Like, please stop.
what's
Please
his
stop
name?
your cringe.
Raiko. What'd you think about Raiko? That was the
Raiko,
worst.
no one knew who he was. I had to look up who he was because I'm
I
like,
knew
who is
who
this
he was
dude?
from MK4, but the thing
They didn't
is,
even say his name. They said his name like one time.
it was
No
terrible.
one, like they just gave him a hammer. People are like, oh my goodness, it's Shao Kahn. Like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Like, but they should have put more, like they just had Katana's thing in the back. I don't understand why Melina was there when in order for Melina to even be fathomable, you have to have Katana in the same universe. And
She
her
did
hand
not
in the
look like
background
Katana.
wasn't cutting the butter. Like it wasn't cutting it.
She did not look like Katana. That's what I'm saying. I was like, why the fuck? She's supposed to look like a clone. She's a clone, but
Hey,
she's
look,
an imperfect clone.
time out.
But we didn't even
I gotta
see.
I gotta give this man attention. You ever fart and it smells like a Chick-fil-A sandwich? Says I'm a fucking devil.
No,
I mean, we have to answer these questions. No.
no.
I don't
That's
think
it.
so.
No for me.
I'm
I
more
don't know what
like-
Chick-fil-A smells
I don't
like.
think so.
Right?
Closed
It's
on
like
Sunday.
peanut butter oil with a hint of grease, but mine
Oh
are
my God, bro.
Is that what you smell like?
mine's
On the
more like,
nose.
yeah, right. Mine's more like Taco Bell. Like if I eat Taco
Why
Bell.
do people say that? I've never
Right.
had bowel problems with Taco Bell ever in my
Well, no,
life.
I don't have bowel problems. It's just when I pass gas, it smells like a damn,
So you just have random Taco Bell too, see if
Like
it
a
gets
Crunch
taken
Wrap?
like a month.
yeah, a crunch
a whole
wrap or
Crunch
maybe
Wrap.
like a quesadilla.
he just
Preservatives
rips
and that
one,
fast
he's like,
food.
Yeah, my wife's like,
Crunch
Is that a
Wrap.
7-layer? Damn.
"That's a steak quesarito." Like how'd
Oh,
you?
that was a beefy 5-layer.
Well, there goes that topic. Okay, y'all can resume with
Okay.
my apologies.
Let's
I just
talk about
no, I was like, I got
welcome
it, man.
Broccoli gives me the sweets.
let's talk about Welcome to Raccoon City. Like that was crazy. That was so crazy.
A lot of people didn't like it, but I actually liked it, even though it's like I've had this discussion with people where it's like anytime they try to do a movie on a video game and it don't stay like 100% true to the game, it's like, in my opinion, if it did stay 100% true to the game, we would expect everything at every corner narratively. We would be like, oh, this is going to happen here. This is what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
And then where's the entertainment in that? Because you already know what's going to
But
happen.
was it entertaining though? Like, did they entertain you?
Well, I'll say it entertained me enough to where I watched the credits roll.
I didn't think the Uncharted movie was terrible.
Man,
Oh no!
But Dylan's giving up. He's like, I'm out of here.
What
I'm
did you
leaving.
like about that?
Like
Huh?
about Uncharted?
No, Resident
Yeah,
Evil.
I tried to deflect that shit quick. Uncharted?
Oh my goodness.
Well, the
Resident
Resident. No, I mean,
Evil,
I
I'm
didn't.
ready to go.
I didn't say
I'm
it
ready
was
to
like,
go.
oh my god, I'm just going to dick ride Capcom for like that's the way they put it out. I was just simply saying that in comparison to the other installments, it was a little bit more truer to the actual lore of the the
You
games.
talking about the Welcome to Raccoon City?
Okay.
Right.
All right. So the zombies are talking. The zombies are talking for one.
They got
It's
educated.
Stacy on the wall for no reason.
They
Claire
got hooked
knows
on phonics.
Lisa Trevor for some reason.
That's a
What's
thing.
his face? William looks like he's 30 years older than he died. There's so many things that happened. That was crazy. Oh, Chris was being mean to Claire for some reason.
Kick Jinx.
I mean, it's his
Damn.
sister. Who's not
Hey,
mean
bro.
to their sister or brother? You know
But they never were. They never did that. Like they didn't do that.
that we know of.
They didn't do that. Like stop.
I mean, I
Hey,
highly doubt. You know, in the video games, they're gonna have a flashback about them arguing who took the last hot pocket.
they might.
now,
You know,
now
You'll never
that-
know because they'd be putting crazy stuff in there. Like
That's Resident Evil 9 right there.
yeah,
to Sony and Devil, I'm not saying that the movie was true to the video games or anything. I'm just saying it was an entertaining action movie. It was entertaining.
it was so
But-
dark.
No, I'm
And
talking about
then-
Uncharted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought it was entertaining, but I don't think it was nowhere near like faithful to the video games. I mean, Mark Wahlberg was Sully, which was
Yeah.
a terrible casting choice.
God
First
awful.
off, that was the worst casting choice ever. But I don't think old boy played like a bad young
Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake.
what's his name?
I don't think he played a terrible Nathan Drake,
or
but
something like that. Isn't it Holland? Tom Holland or something?
yeah, but I can't. I just can't see Tom Holland as anything else other than Spider-Man, so it kind of fucks with me.
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
Like the whole
He's
time I was
fun
watching
actor.
Uncharted, I was like, it feels like I'm watching Spider-Man.
Who
only
would you
play
have got to play
Spider-Man.
him, though? Who would
That's
you
all
have
he
got
can
to
do
play
so far.
Drake?
What?
Who would you have got to play Drake? Other than Tom
Well,
Holland. Like,
if they could have did it like 10 years ago, they probably could have got Nolan North, but
oh,
he's fucking he's
I would
out
have
of,
given it to
out of it now.
Nicholas Cage.
I don't know.
before
There's a YouTube Uncharted
that's
movie,
a statement there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and the dude that plays in the YouTube movie plays a good Nathan Drake.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
I know that.
I can't remember his name, but he's a really good. He plays the role like he kills it.
Yeah.
People on YouTube make a lot of good stuff. Like, did you see the Scooby Doo? There's a Scooby Doo like show that someone's running, and
No,
they're
we're
doing a
not
pretty
talking
good job.
about
I was waiting for that too.
no, we're not talking about that.
You haven't seen it, or you
No.
have seen it?
No, yeah, I've seen them all. We're not talking about it.
I haven't finished them, so
Well, don't.
okay.
I'm playing him, Drake. I'm playing.
Uh,
It's just the last time we get on the goddamn Scooby Doo conversation, shit just goes fucking south from there. Every
Yeah,
We
let's
need-
not
That
do
wasn't
that.
me.
No.
we need bacon.
No, I know
here for
that.
the
No,
Scooby-Doo.
fuck that shit right now. I'd kick him.
I'd kick him.
I'm not lying,
With
dude.
your
If,
boot.
yeah,
Loyalist.
no,
He's
I'm
a Scooby
sorry.
Doo loyalist.
I would hope he
respect
would
that.
understand, but it's like, no, we ain't doing that shit again. I ain't got enough goddamn milk to hear that.
He needs some milk.
Nut milk.
Yeah, right.
Nut milk.
It's gone.
Will
that
always
fresh?
goes to the worst
Almond
controversial
or-
topics
Oh.
ever.
And then I'll just go on the limb and he just stops talking. And I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, you started this shit and here I am going, like, actually talking about it. And you don't even want to talk about it.
You
And I'm
like
just
the
So
fire.
listen to
yeah,
him.
he lights the fire and then runs. Like,
Mhm.
you know, the bomb's lit. Defuse it, Michael.
Hmm.
No, he wants you to get the heat of it, bro. That's really what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, he'll get you going, and you're like, oh fuck, here we go.
And he does get you going real good too.
Oh my!
Real
I
good.
just sit
I've
back.
I've seen
I'm
some
chilling.
bangers.
I agree with I'm a fucking devil right there. Have y'all seen Bullet Train? It's on
No.
Netflix.
I haven't seen it. I really wanted to see it. It's on
I ate
Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. It was
It looked good.
well, I mean, it had like it was
Was
kind
it
of like
better than Scooby Doo?
fuck yeah.
Okay.
By far.
Which Scooby-Doo are we talking about? Because
Oh,
there's like
goddamn.
50,000 million.
We're on to the train.
million
The
Scooby-Doos
train
out
has left that station. We're talking about Bullet Train here. No, I'm playing. Bullet Train. Have you watched it, Dragon?
there. No.
You have Netflix?
Yeah.
It's easy. Type Bullet Train in the search and watch it.
So I got Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. It's got a lot of
I'm not
notable.
interested in
No,
Brad
you'll like
Pitt
it. You'll
I was
like it.
told to
It's,
check
it's
that one
about
out.
it's about espionage and assassins and ninjas and
Yeah, it looked really good.
yeah.
I'll have to watch it now that I know it's on Netflix.
And I'll lie to you and say there's a Great Dane in it.
There you
One
go.
of the only Brad Pitt movies I like is California. Have you seen California?
You don't like Fight Club?
I haven't seen that one.
I don't. I
Serial
haven't watched
killers.
Fight Club from beginning to end.
What?
I've seen Ocean's 11 or whatever. I think he was in that or something.
Fight Club.
Or
was
it's
a
the other
good-ass
dude.
movie.
Fight Club rocked. Fight Club
haven't
was
seen it.
amazing.
I feel like Fight Club kind of made Brad Pitt, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another movie, where he played a fighter.
Snatch.
Snatch. That's exactly it. That was a brilliant one too. That had
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Jason Statham.
Oh yeah.
Statham, yeah.
Statham, something like that. Yeah.
Close
That's pretty good. It was a pretty good one. I think that one was real well written. The way they carried it from location to location, that was pretty good.
Oh, Vision lit the fire on that one too.
Thoughts on
Vision.
Andrew Tate?
Andrew
We were going
Tate.
to eventually get to. We were gonna
Who wants to go
eventually
first?
get to it.
jail.
I'm just glad I'm not a Romanian
I
woman
can't stand
at that
Andrew
point
Tate, bro.
because, like,
Me either.
I could not
Go to
imagine.
jail.
My kid likes him. I'm like, dude,
Don't
You're
you're
pass
not allowed to
go.
like him.
Go straight
Yeah.
to jail. This is Monopoly.
Well, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Now. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty, but I mean, apparently,
Outta
They
here.
already let him out.
hey, that's
they let
what
him,
I'm
they only
saying.
had him on. Only had him in for 24 hours. They already let him out, and they're trying to get a extension to prosecute, like a 30-day extension to keep him in. Where
He's
was
just
it?
gonna run
Romania.
away.
Yeah, him and his brother. I just can't believe his pizza box doxed him.
Right?
That's hilarious.
Greta
That's so
Thunberg
hilarious.
with the small dick
Clapping
energy.
back.
And I'll be honest, it's just way too convenient that how he was in just in an argument with Greta Thunberg, and all of a sudden these guys pop out of nowhere. I know these. Hang on, if we know how the
19 years
government
old.
works, especially just nowadays, they've been keeping tabs on this guy. There's no way they can't. You're telling me that? Oh, we know he's in Romania, but we don't know his location.
They had raids
Bullshit.
organized,
How big
ready
is
to go.
Romania?
And then randomly now it's like sex trafficking and this, that, and
It
other.
was always.
There was a
I get
previous
that.
accusation of that same thing.
Right, but
Yeah.
I'm not defaulting that, but I'm saying like if they actually had concrete evidence of this being, a thing, wouldn't you think he would be locked behind bars already?
They gotta collect
But-
evidence, man.
I
They
don't
just
know
collect
how
evidence
that
and bide
works
their
in
time.
Romania.
Which goes with you're innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
In
Right,
Romania?
we're
Don't they just
I'm
snatch you
talking
up?
about here. Well, I mean, they did, but I'm just saying, in theory, we, as just common dwellers, don't have a fucking idea what we're talking about. We don't have the evidence. We don't have, all we see is online that he's a misogynist, he's sex trafficking, he's abusing these people, and that's all we go by.
Have
But
you
is it
heard
true?
him speak?
I mean, I really don't care to personally. It's just because I don't like entertaining other people's opinions and thoughts. I like to formulate my own and just go with it. But that's just
Base.
me,
Well, it's just I don't know. It just seems way too fishy, especially if okay, you're telling me that if he's he's accused of being in that type of ring and everything, then why? I know you're saying collect all evidence, but if they already had the evidence from the get-go, they would have already got him.
Where
Right
are
now.
you, Cam?
When
Sorry.
did that happen?
Cam.
But notice how they're not talking about like a certain guy who was killed in jail. They're not going
Wasn't
those
his
people.
name?
You
Yeah.
talking about Epsteiny Weenie?
Yep.
Ooh, you said weenie. Now you could just say weenie.
I didn't
It's
say
real
They
easy.
got that
no.
girl.
It's real easy. It's just right there.
No, I haven't. It don't rhyme with Epstein. Sorry.
Epstein or wiener? No.
No.
You went.
Oh fuck, Cam would
Right.
be in on it.
Yeah, I know. Where is Cam? Cam, come on down. The price is right.
Come on, brother.
But I mean,
Right.
seriously though, you gotta think like they're making this guy a big deal, but we're not talking about the actual people who are already on the list in that
What
island.
got
And
him?
everything. I'm just saying.
It is coincidence. Is what
Greta
he said.
Thunberg, if she had that much sway, she would have solved global warming.
There's
I
too much
don't
money in
know.
it.
Yeah.
There's too much money in it.
Yeah. Well, that's
It's just like curing cancer. You know damn good and well they have a cure for cancer, but there's too much money in it.
Well, I mean,
Pharmaceuticals.
if you go
Yeah.
with conspiracies and this, that, and other, if he had women that were working for him and this, that, and et cetera, and somebody approached him and said, "Hey, come out with this allegation, we'll give you this much money." I mean, what would you do?
When has that been
I'm
proven?
not saying that happened, but just like we haven't proved that he's been sex trafficking either, but we're still casting that judgment. And that's where I'm asking, if this was probability, how can you theoretically say definitively that that's what happened?
It's the type of person, I guess. Maybe like I've seen.
I'm taking the
things- I
money.
don't watch
He
his
touched
stuff.
my booty hole. Okay, give me my
Yeah.
money. If
It's
somebody
hard to
approached me
say.
with that, no shit. Give me my money right now.
The elites and the circles, they all
Control
know who's doing what, where they go, and all that, But then,
Opportunist.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm not saying that's what happened.
I get what you mean.
But it goes
Things
with
like-
the hypotheticals of like if he's innocent until proven guilty, and we don't have yet the evidence to nail this motherfucker, then how can you not say, well, maybe there's something else going on?
I'm gonna
Is this a
I think-
Scooby-Doo conversation for you?
maybe. I'm not a fan of him. Like I'm not.
Well, are you not a fan of him just based on what you've heard other people have said about him being?
I've heard
where
his
he's at,
voice
that you just don't
say
like the way he talks.
things.
Okay, I got
But
you.
like I don't watch his stuff, but I've seen people watch his stuff.
Mhm.
They like, some YouTubers will look at some stuff and be like, I don't know,
He
commenting.
has some terrible views on women. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, he does. I
Terrible.
completely agree with you there.
Terrible,
He's just
terrible,
not-
terrible views about women.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
don't agree with 90% of the shit he says.
I say
well,
He is an
selective.
entertaining dude, but
he's more like old-fashioned in that mindset, and he
yeah,
hasn't thought
yeah,
out of,
real time.
like modernized women nowadays that deserve more rights than what they did back then, and you're kind of scrutinizing them for trying to exceed, and benefit themselves more. And that's where I don't agree with the way his thoughts are on that. But as a whole, it's like I said, I can't just convict a man solely on him having an opinion.
I do remember the Pizzagate bullshit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I was like, no, it's not the pizza that doxed him. They've been had their eyes on him.
But what would you believe something that silly anyway? Like say it was just like that. Like would you believe something that silly? Like someone
I don't believe-
airdropping.
I don't believe a lot of things, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't either.
Ever since 2017, and I start waking up, it's just like, okay, this is a contradiction. This is hypocrisy. But then when I actually start going into like the individual, like independent journalists and all that, the ones who actually, if they do mess up, and that's how they they lose their jobs basically, because the people, their watchers, their viewers are the only ones keeping them afloat. They're not backed by any corporation or company because those establishments hate them for actually reporting actual truth usually. So
Remember when people were getting snatched up, like journalists were getting snatched up? There was like when I was in high school, I would always see like these things where they were just like posting like the hostage. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
That was happening for a while.
It's the thing is, what we've seen from Twitter was basically journalism at its, I guess I can say purest in a way, because it is airing out a lot of dirty laundry. But at the same time, it's like these guys are probably most likely just picking and choosing what to air out to make themselves not look bad.
Yeah.
And everyone's, I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of people are like, yeah, they're for Elon. Well, at one point they were for Elon. Now they're not for Elon. Now they're back for Elon. It's like, this is how they're easily controlled, how people are easily controlled and turn radical. It's because of what's put out there, lies or truth. We don't know anymore. We really don't know anymore.
Yeah.
That's the scary thing right there.
Mhm.
And that's what creates fear. And if people start fearing, what happens? We're allowing people are easily, well, we've seen what, I'm not gonna say it because it might get this video taken down, but let's just say that people start going along like sheep because they want to be in a safe place. Let's just say that they want that safety. They don't want to they don't want to face reality because the reality hurts. It does. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet right there. I'm gonna let y'all.
No, I
Going
mean,
in
just,
deep,
you know,
man.
Yeah.
You're good, Doc.
Food for
Let it
thought.
go.
Man.
people are too scared though, based on that, to voice
Mhm.
their opinion or have any other opinion that goes against the narrative that they're trying to push. But it's like if we're all open minded and we can look at different scenarios, you know what I mean, and come to an agreement that, you know, and we indeed don't know all the facts. So how can
Yeah.
you formulate?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Like if you're not
That's all I was
in the
saying.
line in the row of ducks,
Which I
and
will
you're
say,
out of line. Everybody they all point their fingers at the one that's not. So
right?
you never know whether it's them just outing somebody or if it's the real deal.
Which I'm not a
Right.
supporter of Tate, or do I condone anything he does. He's his own person. He's responsible for his actions, not me. So, what do you think,
Yeah.
Brass? Brass is over. What do you think?
I don't know this man.
Yeah, right? Nobody does.
No, I literally don't know who that is.
Dude, I didn't know about him until maybe last summer. He just popped up,
Right?
popular as
Same
fuck
thing
out of
for me.
nowhere.
No.
Same thing for me. Then every YouTube short that I saw was Andrew Tate.
I have to
Andrew
keep. No,
Tate
this
this,
is
Andrew
this
Tate
is
that.
God's
Him
honest
having
truth.
hot takes, bro.
Every
He's
time
a
He is.
kickboxer.
He's a
Do not-
professional hot taker.
I
Mhm.
put
His
do not
father, like
recommend this
the
channel.
chess, like
Yeah,
master or something.
yeah.
That's where he comes from. He comes from some like nepotism.
Well,
situation.
he's a kickboxer champion. He does chess. I mean, he's a well-rounded individual. Like he does seem to have some intellect.
He's kind of smart.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can't take that
Making
away
money.
from the man. You know what I mean? But
I think
He's
You
smart
be
enough to
smart,
be a
be ignorant,
manipulator.
though. Same
yeah.
time.
Well, I
Um,
didn't say that. You know that either. It's just one of those things of that's his background.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I've heard rumblings about him before this whole thing happened, and I'm part. Well, I do the whole thing. This is before I was in the group of MGTOW, and I don't really consider myself MGTOW. Really, I've been on that path by myself, doing my own thing. It's just that when men are going their own way, that's what it means. You tend to come across these guys, these older men who actually look at us younger men as prey and say, yeah, you know what? If I can get them, if I can be, get them to get on my little thing, I can monetize the shit out of them, therefore making me a lot of money. That's what happened with that Jack Murphy I'm sorry, that Jack Murphy character when he was exposed as a fraud and a degenerate. But that's what I see, and that's why I look at Andrew Tate. I'm not saying that he's a fraud or anything like that, but I do question the whole Hustlers program or what the hell it's called, because there are some guys who actually benefit from stuff like that. They need an extra kick in the ass to get their ass in gear and do better for themselves. That's good, but just preying on men around my age or just men that are just they're lost, basically, that's not good. That's not what MGTOW is about. MGTOW is about men finding their own purpose and going their own way, figuring out what to do next. Not be a sheep, but actually create a genuine brotherhood.
How
Now-
do we know that he's not playing a character though?
That's what I think. I think he's
That's
just
what I
he's
question.
smart enough to be a manipulator, and I think he's an actor. And I think
Yeah.
that's personally
Yeah.
like that Hustlers program is what, like $50 a month or something like that, and it's extremely popular.
Well, it makes me
Well,
think. Look at Liver
was.
King.
Like Jake Paul.
Are y'all familiar with the Liver King?
Oh,
Like Jake Paul.
yes,
Yeah,
I
Liver
like
King.
both of them.
Liver King is a fraud.
Right? He
Jake
had this
Paul
whole
is
persona, like working
big
out. I'm
fake,
not on
man.
steroids.
Wasn't he still eating meat? He was eating the raw meat though, right?
Yeah.
Like that
Well, he
wasn't-
had this whole no, that was real. He had this whole thing like if you ate liver and you
That
ate
was his
bone
price.
marrow, you would be fucking alpha male, goddamn fuck beta males, cucks.
Right.
You know, like
I
you
thought
know.
it was a joke. I didn't think he was making money.
No,
I thought
no,
it was like
shit.
a skit.
Let's
Meat,
see.
raw meat.
Let me look his net
Yeah,
worth.
he was making good money.
Yeah.
He was
Dang.
making real good money, and the idea was that he was natural. He wasn't taking steroids, and then all of a
That's
sudden,
crazy.
they
I
find
saw a
out
video
he's
where he
taking
admitted
steroids.
to it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
his trainer
Yeah, he
or
did.
something, outed him.
Yeah, there's just a lot of these guys in that MGTOW thing, and that's why I'm just like, I'm not trying to say like I'm distancing myself away from it, but I'm just the more I see, it's like okay, yeah, let me keep going on my path as usual. Like I said, I've been doing my own thing before I even heard or came about MGTOW, but I just found it an interesting subject. I mean,
Yeah,
I was there before even Kevin Samuels became famous, really. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, like an explorer, I guess, a wanderer.
Says Liver King's network is roughly $12 million.
Bruh.
Okay.
Come on, bruh.
Right.
What do I have to sell to get some money? I need to pay my bills. Like,
Well, that's what I was going to actually get to real quick here in a second. Andrew Tate's net worth is $355 million. So if you told me I had to act like I was misogynist, or I had to act like a dick, or I had to be a fucking prick to everybody I know, $355 million.
I would do it in a second. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And
That's
the
my
thing
whole
is
point.
too is
Big old, just sell out. You fucking.
I
That's
wouldn't
more
care.
money than Kanye.
You couple
Right.
so and so's.
Right now, yeah, Frank's got a point. Like at least it's not selling out to anti-Semitic bullshit.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, no, I mean that's where I bring into question like, is it a character? Is it a facade, a
it's
persona?
making
Like, is
money.
it something that's like, hey,
Mhm.
there's people that agree with this?
Well, and I agree. There are some things that he says that people could actually benefit from, but the problem is that he also backs it up with a lot of things that I personally don't necessarily agree with, and I just feel like he's using it to make money.
Of course.
You know, that's the thing. He's using it to make money. You know, and like Michael said, if I had the same opportunity, hell yeah, I would do the exact same thing.
yeah,
Sure.
it's
I mean, we would be stupid
now.
not to.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we're doing this right now for free.
Mm-hmm.
I could be sitting there $350 million or $12 million richer and just being like, man, fuck that
Yeah.
life. I'm just chilling at the house in my hot tub. Like, I
Right.
ain't got to go back on the internet.
Well, I'm a devil. You know, that's the thing. There are way too many things to have label or regimen that
Mm-hmm.
it's just way too much things. I truly believe that a lot of people are lost. I'm not saying everyone, but there is a lot of people just because of how our society is now, how much is degraded, really.
Yeah, and I agree. Everything
You
does have to
cannot-
have a
you
label.
cannot
There's no
voice
reason
your
it has to have a
opinion.
label.
If you say one thing a certain way, oh, you're this. If you say it this way, oh, I can't. No, that's wrong. Like, canceled.
Yeah.
And you can't even be yourself anymore.
Can't we all just get along?
Right. Or agree to disagree. Oh, well, you don't like German chocolate cake or you don't like red velvet? Well, that's fine. I'm not, you know.
German chocolate cake is fucking fire.
Right?
Bro.
Exactly.
You better watch yourself on that one.
Right? I'm trying to sway it back.
Okay, we got to get out of here. I got to
Yes,
make
well-
a cake.
Right.
Right.
Look, Frank. Frank, what do you think, Frank?
Sounds like a good
"No,
idea to
I
me.
love German
Sounds like he's
chocolate."
gonna have some cake.
Blink twice if you want to leave. Okay. So, Frank, what's going on in your neck of the woods since you're the only person left on the planet that plays Nintendo Switch? Like, give us some.
Nothing.
Well, no.
There's nothing that you.
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Well, I mean, I've found that out. Now it's like,
What do you want to know?
I mean, I want to know everything. You know, maybe like talk to me.
I don't know anything. I don't keep up with it.
What?
Have you
You
played
are-
any fun games lately?
Right?
Yeah,
Don't
I've started
talk
playing
about-
Inscription today. It's a card
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I can't do card games.
I like
John
solitaire.
Darby?
Last card game, yeah.
I like
Solitaire,
Uno.
Fish, Uno, like that's my extent. Like I'm not going to
Pinochle?
maybe some.
Homemade.
So-
Homemade.
Have y'all ever played a game called Spoons?
Spoon?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
It's kind of like a drinking game where you get cards and you got to pass one to the nearest person. There's a spoon on the table, and most of the time, like if you're drinking, you know, it's how I haven't played it in so long, so I
I
might
played it as a
be
kid.
wrong. Yeah, right. I did too, but I played it with some drunk people, but hence why I drink now. I'm still looking for that spoon, but you're supposed to like pass a card to the next person and everybody rotates cards. And as soon as you get like a set of cards matching, you pick up the spoon and touch it to your nose. So like once everybody, you know, got a buzz going or whatever, and they got like that 3, they're trying to get that 4th one. They're on like edge and they're trying to get it. I didn't know if y'all ever played that or not. Oracle, did I describe that right? Or Dragon, is that how the rules were? Was I close?
It's a dangerous
It's
game.
been so long. It's been so long.
It
Like
sounded
Slapjack.
about right.
Yeah, I never played
like-
that.
Yeah.
I like playing poker. I play poker all the time.
That
I'm a
ought to be
gambler.
something we could stream. Would y'all be willing to do that? Some online poker?
I'd do it.
Yeah, there's a game called
Well,
that's
Forking
like, no.
Casino.
No. Is Frank bad at poker?
I'll play some euchre with you, but I won't play poker.
Euchre, damn.
What is that?
All
That's
right.
like a nursing
You
home
can go
game.
bowling on that game.
What is euchre?
Yeah,
Euchre, yeah.
What is that, like German or something? What is that?
That's
Dutch,
more
maybe?
Like,
Dutch?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I knew it wasn't naturally like,
Like that.
you know,
EUCHRE, euchre.
Mhm.
Like- describe
What?
the
In
It's like spades.
what is it, Oracle?
the nothing.
What happened there?
We're multitasking.
What are you doing, Frank?
We're watching world class eat something.
What's he eating?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. It looks good, like
I
an
just
egg
looked
roll and some
over and
rice.
saw something on the plate and didn't know what
Oh
was
my
going on, man.
God.
Yeah, comes home to our channel watching another channel.
It's world class, bro.
That's fake. Fuck him.
Hey, we've
Oh.
streamed many times
Well, I know
watching
that.
brass.
Well,
Been moderating the chat while playing a game
well,
live.
No, that's too much
It's
work.
love. It's
Right?
just love. It's support. It's love.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh boy.
Everybody's silent now.
What couldn't you
Yeah,
do?
you dropped the F
What,
bomb.
Auntie Bunny?
No, I mean, I've already talked to Frank Oracle. I mean, I've talked to all y'all about my thoughts on that individual, and that's
Hey, he
the
threw
end of
some
it.
shade on our channel one time
I
because
mean,
Will
he
was
did
over in
that.
his chat.
He's threw shade in my DMs, personal conversations that we've had, and I just don't. You know how we were just talking about Andrew Tate, how he views certain people and he has opinions. Well, I can apply that to him. Just
Yeah.
straight up. Just it's not. It don't do good with me, man.
It don't sit right, huh?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, it's like anytime you tell somebody like, hey, you know, you might want to be nice to the people that are supporting you, that is donating to your channel, and you
Yeah,
pretty
bro.
much tell me,
Hey, at
fuck
one
that,
time we was
they're
all support.
replaceable. Yeah, no, he told me they're replaceable. New people will come in and support the channel. It don't matter. Fuck them. They can get out. You know, so it's kind of like, well, I mean, if you treat people that support your channel like that, people that I care about, you know, then fuck you. Simple as that.
You have every right to feel however you want to feel
Right.
about it, man. I respect
Yeah.
that.
Well, it's just like, you know, when you see so many people trying to help somebody out and they don't do nothing but squander opportunities and question why certain things are happening in their chats and stuff. And
No,
And it
Devil,
just-
I know that. And I did blame Will actually when I mentioned it to Mike.
I did
When
too.
I seen the
I
stream.
was like, why the
said,
fuck would you do that? Leave that
I
motherfucker
said
alone.
Will was in there talking, was promoting the which is understandable. I mean, you don't do that shit, especially if
No.
it's not cool.
Even when he was doing it in Dylan's chat, I told him.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's
hey,
not cool to do. You don't do that.
No.
If Dylan wants to promote us, or
Subscribe
give
to
us a
Frank
shout-out,
Caves right now.
Hey,
he'll do it
everybody
himself.
subscribe to M Dragon,
Kick him.
Yeah,
Brass Tacks, filling in the details,
I'm
Dr.
not really
Hino.
sure what he was thinking when he was
You know,
doing that noise.
no, I mean
but-
we're all good
but-
for that. It's nothing.
But what he
love
had
here.
said though
There's a vast
was
difference.
way out of line. He could have interjected
well,
that
hold on.
directly
now.
towards Will.
How many channels is MDL advocating for?
All of them.
All of them. So you hear him personally say, "Hey
if
guys,
he-
I have 200 some people watching me right now. Here goes a devout follower of mine, Frank Caves. Check his content out. Get him up to 1,000 so we can monetize him and we can start getting him some money too." Like, do you not think that would
His-
be beneficial?
His way of love is just even mentioning that channel. Otherwise, he won't even say anything about it.
Yeah, I know. But
Because it gets the cool people to go check it out and the trolls to wonder what he's talking about.
Well, that's what
So,
you're saying.
you know,
Like 9 times out of 10, I haven't seen him promote anybody else unless they're promoting him.
But why should he?
With what do you mean? You're supporting him, ain't you?
Yeah.
Right.
But where does it say that I support him? He reciprocates by shouting me out. Like there's nothing written in agreement.
There's not at all. But I'm saying that just shows to me that that's what all he's worried about is his own channel. Like he don't. How many times have you watched him or supported him?
I don't know.
Forever.
I'm always there.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm always
right.
And
What channel
as soon as you monetize, which by the way, I want to know, are you projection? Do you have a time frame for when you get monetized?
no,
Well, what is it like? You got to have how many?
But I want to be your first.
Thousands.
I want to be the first member.
I think it's 4,000 hours, ain't it? And then
4,000 hours in 12
subs.
months, and then 1,000 subs. Yeah.
You know, and that's where it's like so quick and easy for somebody that has that many subs to just say, "Hey, go support this fellow content creator," instead of going, "Oh, well, these motherfuckers are nothing but Cheeto eating motherfuckers live in their grandma's basement. The incels, they don't do shit." But hey, Siri, set a timer. Siri, set a timer. I'm cutting the stream off if you don't support me right now. Fuck you.
Yeah. Hey, I've literally seen Dylan have streams where he devotes his streams to giving people shout outs.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying he's required to do that. I'm just
So-
saying it says a lot about one's character when they are just, to me, it's almost, it's just narcissistic when you're just consumed by yourself.
It's
I
not
make
personal.
more than a cop. I do.
No, I don't
this,
think it's personal.
I make this. No, yeah, but
I just think
when Will went over there and made a comment about Kino Korner or whatever, and he had, "Oh, you wouldn't have that channel if it wasn't for me. You wouldn't have the podcast if it wasn't for me."
imagine not understand the
And
show.
it's like, okay, so you pay my internet bill, you bought all the laptops, the gaming monitor, you bought all that,
To be
No,
fair,
he
he's
just
posted
connected us.
rules that say no promotion.
which I'm not
of
arguing
channels
that.
and stuff,
I'm not
so
arguing that at all.
His
But I'm
response
saying
is,
when you
you know,
start
kinda-
putting other people down as the response.
Well,
that
I mean,
shows a lot
it's
about
Sweating.
your character.
his channel. I mean,
Yeah, no, I mean,
Sweating.
undoubtedly. Look, Dylan's
I'm not trying to ruffle any
Not a
feathers.
fan.
I just have
Well,
I
no.
have a
No, it's all. I mean, like she said, you know, I'm entitled to feel the way I do, and I gave y'all my just reason of why I feel that way. Like, you know,
It is what it is.
now
Hey, it is-
You
it
got to
is
talk
definitely-
about
it
it
is what it is.
sometimes and let people know where you stand on certain situations with certain people.
yeah.
and
Look what I'm a
be
fucking devil.
respectful and let people
Yeah.
hear you. You know.
He
Hey,
ain't
I hope
saying
the
no.
best. I hope nothing but the best for him. But
Exactly.
but karma
But
does.
that's a
turn
that's
around
a
when
that's a
you're-
brotherhood. That's like a fellowship. That's like wanting, you know, somebody to better themselves rather than putting them down. And that's what I'm saying. He does that.
Well, you got to think though with his subscribers, okay? Like how
He
many
does have a
times do you
toxic community.
how many times do you think he's been approached by like with similar circumstances where people seemed cool but then they ended up not being cool? So you got to
Oh, yeah.
remember too like
Yeah, but he welcomes people to do that. Hey,
Well,
don't troll. Don't
on the
troll.
show,
Don't
on the
troll.
show,
Call into my channel and say these things. Don't troll. We're gonna ban you. We're gonna get
but
you.
I'm sure there's been lots of like private DMs and stuff of people, you know, like
He don't
trying to
even
be nice or then getting butt hurt and then, you know,
half of
treating
them.
him
He
like
don't.
crap
He
or
don't
whatever. It
fucking
was
care.
60,000 subscribers. It's bound to
And
happen.
that's why
Like,
he
more
don't
than
check.
once.
Like I said, he don't care. It's all good. Like he personally told me that people used to send him death threats, and we wonder why. I mean, when you talk to some people a certain way, they take it personal and they say, "Hey, I deserve respect. I'm a human. Fuck you."
yeah,
That's where I stand.
a lot
So
of
on to
people.
the subject. Let's get off the subject.
Yeah, we'll switch this one up. Hey, in all
Where's
regards
Where's
to
that nut
MBL and
milk
his
at?
channel,
I
best
ain't
of luck.
good,
But
but it's,
this let's switch it up a little bit.
yeah, no, I mean it's all good. Like I said,
Was
I
that
it's
homemade,
nothing I wouldn't
Michael
say.
Black?
That, yeah, well, it was a recipe. Yeah, it was some good stuff, but no, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't have nothing personal against you know, anything that he does or anything like that. I would still support him, in fact. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm still subscribed. I've been subscribed to Michael for like for years, man.
bro, I got blocked.
I'm not a member on his channel anymore, but I've been
I
subscribed.
donated $2 to him, and he called me poor and just wanting attention. And I put the salt, and he fucking.
He likes to do. I do remember that, bro. I remember
Yeah.
when he did that.
And that's when
That was the stream he kicked. He got mad and kicked us all off. That
Yeah.
one.
But yeah, it's all good.
It is. What it is.
It brought us all together. I'm really grateful for that. There's some really sturdy ass
Well,
people that we
you know-
found in the community. And
Yeah, I mean, look,
dude,
look at the group we got here. Everybody here is
I love it.
Mr. Distract,
legit.
it's Michael does life, world class mega gaming critic or something like that. Check him out on YouTube. Go subscribe to him. Hit the like button. Just don't donate $2 or he'll set a timer on Zoom.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I've
And
watched
make
about
sure you
5 or 10
share the
minutes.
Kino Corner everywhere, anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anyone
hey, give us a
everywhere.
like, drop a
Do it
like,
now.
Subscribe.
Do it right now.
We'd appreciate it.
See, look at the Sony Punk. This community is great. Oh, I wonder.
We do have a great community, but there are pieces in the community that are a little broken.
Well, if you look at all of us, we come from different walks of life. We have conversation. We have opinions. We can talk through, opinions that we do disagree with, and we get over it. We move from it. We don't sit here and try to eat 40 chicken nuggets and call that entertainment.
This is the Kino Corner.
Shit, I could film that.
Okay.
You guys are getting money for that?
Right?
Holy shit.
That's what I said.
I've been doing that for free. What the hell? Oh well. Yeah,
Hey,
I've
that's
watched
why-
5
but
minutes of him, but
in
that's it.
that regard, though, Mike, you got to give credit to the live streamers that go live every day and have something to talk about or something to do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, kudos to you, Dylan, and
Most certainly. I done told him.
Frank. You guys,
I admire Dylan because he actually makes content.
Dylan switches it up almost daily, and that's fucking
all year long.
That's tough to do, man.
I've seen him talk and then I'm like, man, I don't see how he does. Like, we have a hard time just talking as it is, but he'll just carry right on through 2-3 hours, 4 hours, and I'm like, dude,
talk all night.
it's admirable. I mean, I could, but like Cameron, not sure who.
Get some water.
I mean, go check him out.
No, he was saying that. He said,
Not
"Did you
sure
guys
who
see
he is.
some guy posted a video review for the Kino Corner?"
Really?
Well,
Wow, that's big.
I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
Where have I?
I almost don't even want to.
Yeah, it could be big either way.
Good.
Yeah,
Cam
like,
said he enjoyed the show.
Yay.
Awesome.
Nice.
well, that's a plus.
Let's celebrate with some nuggies.
I enjoy it too because I mean, that was the whole reason tonight I wanted to get everybody together, have like a recap of the year, talk and discuss about everything. To me, this is the Kino Corner. Like I said, open-minded individuals that can converse back and forth.
Send
have
it to
a
me,
conversation.
Cam,
Yeah.
if you can.
Somebody named Ass Blaster recommended the show. He might have been the guy that made that damn that
Ass
Reddit.
Blaster.
Oh,
I
my
noticed,
God.
yeah, I was going to say, I noticed you've been quiet. You're like, fuck that. I'm not jumping in that circle. Which, if I offended anybody, I'll be the first person.
He's not even.
I'm offended.
Well, no, I sincerely do apologize that you feel that way, but that's how I feel. And if we can't, get along with it, then I recommend you stop talking to me because that's how I feel.
Can we still be friends though?
Yeah, most certainly. Like anybody can be friends. Y'all can be friends with whoever you want to.
Thoughts on review tech? Oh, you know what, man, dude?
Yeah.
That is like a slippery slope right there. I used to like the guy, and the thing is, I came across him back in like 2013, 2014, where he was still making the video game, where he had like the actual video game playing, but he's talking about like different topics related to video games. Some of them were horrific, some of them were funny stories of his own and all that. But now it's like looking at him, it's like it's the same thing with Angry Joe. I'm getting tired of these people who just tell their viewers really like, if you don't like what I say in these content, then get the almost curse, then get the hell out.
Oh,
It's like,
curse,
oh
dude.
really?
Don't you fucking curse.
Well, I mean, I do that too, and I'll be the first one to admit, D Rhino, it's like there's an X at the top of the screen. If you're not liking the content, go to the next thing. And MDL says the same thing. Like, this is a character, this is a site, this is a show we're putting on. If you don't like it, then I recommend you leave before just criticizing or trolling. So I could agree to that. I mean,
I understand that. Yeah, if you're just if you're being an asshole on the show and you're just being malicious towards people, rightfully get the fuck out. But I just cursed, damn it. Anyway,
We're well past
An hour in, bro.
Damn it.
I think I was like, what was I?
Let's
Like
go.
five fuck him in, like before we got to this point. Are you talking about the guy with the like chicken and cock fetish? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't trust anybody that does that.
Yeah, Jonah got that one.
What did he put?
Tech USA loves horses and chickens a little too much.
I mean, it would be like me every day, like, well, what do you think about that, Mr. Propel? Tell the audience what you think about that, Mr. Propel. Oh, I like this game. Like, I don't know, man. He like takes it.
I can't handle the push button. I went in one show and I lasted about 10 minutes and I was like, oh fuck, man.
Angry chicken.
The chicken, the plotting yourself. Like, what? I don't want to hear that shit when I'm listening to a stream.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a slippery slope for me. Like I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore, to be honest.
Nobody does. People just go with the role, I guess.
Yeah,
it's money.
Angry Joe looks drunk. I'll be honest. I don't, and that dude put on some serious weight, man. I'll be honest. I'm not. I just remember watching the old reviews that he used to do, and I look at him now.
Fat phobic.
Whatever. I mean, I'm still chunky, but I'm working out like a mother, to be honest. So
I was actually laughing at Brass's reaction to you saying it. So.
Oh no! I'm just like I like sometimes like I look at this because it fascinates me. It really does. Like you see the evolution of it, of our people. And hell, when I look at pictures of myself, I'm like, damn, how did this happen?
So wait till you get 45.
Yeah, it happens.
Man,
They're gonna be
I'll
like,
be honest.
holy shit, really?
It don't happen overnight.
This is you? No.
It just
I'll be-
happens.
I'll be honest. When I want to be that old man who looks like he's like readied up, not like Arnold Schwarzenegger level, but like
He said readied up.
Ready. Probably ready. Or ready up.
but
I don't know, man. That seems like a lot of fucking work.
man, I feel good after I get like
Yeah, I mean, I get
feel
that,
good.
but I'm talking about like when you're 60 years old and your skin's starting to sag a little bit because you
not,
have
not unless you do like certain types of
muscle mass,
workout. I don't think.
I mean, that's what I mean. You would have to like do that for
Yeah, I
Don't
will.
do that.
I will. I'm doing it.
That's the bat wings, bro.
Oh my.
just like
I got my chicken wings.
right?
Mhm.
You can get that removed.
Yeah, I need a
Medically.
lot removed.
Yeah, that's see.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that Nick Kyle admitted he's actually had 2 heart attacks? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, just look at damn. You want to talk about transformation?
Yo,
You talking about the mukbang dude or whatever?
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
You gotta answer vision.
He plays the violin too.
Have you seen him on Oombaville though?
Well, I sent Frank a video of him about. You remember that video? Ain't that the same guy, Frank?
Does he wear a red shirt?
I don't
He
know.
always
was
wears a
there
red
and he
shirt.
was talking about farting or something.
For the love of God,
Probably.
let's
You don't
answer
remember
vision. He says Burger King and McDonald's. I seen him
You've
put it
been
in
saying that for like 10
100 times.
I seen it earlier, but I was just kind of torn in
I'm
between.
tired of seeing it.
Burger
like,
King.
Burger King,
McDonald's.
Burger
King.
McDonald's.
Yeah, I feel like
Burger King. You're really BK, Frank?
I like Burger King's
Burger King.
burgers better, but I like I
the
like
onion
everything
rings
else at McDonald's
from-
better.
McDonald's
McDonald's
isn't
trash,
even
though.
real food, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
McDonald's
No,
was
it's
cool back when
really
they had
not.
chicken
It's
fajitas.
terrible for you too.
They suck now.
When did they
Huh?
have chicken fajitas?
Yeah.
People
Fake
are too young.
fan.
Yeah,
Chicken
exactly.
fajitas at McDonald's.
Yeah,
I agree
like-
with Robert all day
Yeah.
long. Wendy's, 110%.
Wendy's, yeah.
Like the
Have-
eggs don't even taste.
Have y'all
like
ever had
eggs, bro.
KFC fries?
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Best fries out there. The
Try it.
wedges, those
Dude,
big wedges.
dude,
Yeah, I'm not
almost-
interested in wedges. I
What?
don't like wedges.
The wedges
What?
are good, to be honest.
Why?
What up?
I like just regular French fries
But why not wedges?
because the skin is on it. It's thick. I don't want thick skin on my French fries.
Girl, you just peel it off.
Right.
Mm.
It's in there. It's in
It's
You
like a
get
chicken
more
bone.
bang
It's like a
for your
chicken bone. You
buck.
just
Yeah, right? You get more bang with your buck with the
See,
wedges.
this
Lots
right
Yeah,
of
but
shit.
here-
wedges sometimes don't get cooked all the way through
Dry.
either.
Well,
This
This
that
is
dry
the hard-hitting
fries.
news I've been looking for right here.
Bite into a wedge and
Finally.
it's still frozen in the middle.
no,
Or
never.
there's air in it.
nah.
No.
Hey,
Air.
Panda Express tastes exactly what you would think fast food
It's
Chinese
like gas
food tastes
station
Panda
wedges or
Express.
something. He's over here
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about bar.
Yeah.
It is
Gas
literally. Ugh.
Panda Express is like something that you eat when you're really hungry.
No, it ain't. It's
I
like
went
something
there
you eat
one
when you're-
time,
when you're
and there
about to
was
die.
a Band-Aid
Or high.
You got nothing else.
with a fingernail stuck on it.
Damn, I'm a
Oh,
fucking devil.
And I've never been to a Panda Express since.
oh.
Mm-mm. I was done. I didn't want my money back and
Wow.
nothing. I just wanted to call the manager and tell them how nasty they were.
Nasty.
Yo, nasty.
Is that the worst fast food experience you've had?
No,
What? Well, enlighten me.
no. I got I got some fried chicken one time.
You about to make me nauseous already.
Yeah, and there was like it was raw in the middle.
Oh,
and there was
yeah.
patches of mold and like salmonella inside of the chicken. So
Oh, my.
whoever did the breading for the chicken just took some nasty molded piece of like it was slipped off the.
Oh my God.
And then I took it in and I wanted to show them like, oh, check this out, no, I don't want any food, thank you. And
No,
I
thank
got
you.
yelled at by the manager lady.
Oh,
She had
hell.
like a meltdown and started screaming at me and slammed my bag of food down in front of me, and all these people are staring at me, and it was just like,
no.
wow, dude, I just wanted to let you know you're gonna kill somebody
Yeah, we would have had a
Where
waffle.
was this
Choose the
at?
right thing.
Was this at a KFC?
Oh yeah.
All right. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
personally attest to
I
that.
can't endorse KFC no more. Fuck their fries.
Their
I-
stuff's too small.
I've
Their
gone
chicken's too
there,
small.
but I've only gotten like fries or mashed potatoes, or so. I haven't ever bought chicken again since then. It was disgusting.
A dead roach.
Where did that pop up? Was that also in the chicken?
Mm-mm.
What's Frank talking about?
Devil.
In the
Mhm.
chat,
Yeah.
I'd eat a roach any day, man. That's just protein.
Protein.
Fuck the
Look.
fingernail and
What?
the moldy chicken.
Yeah, a
was
little
enough
chocolate
for me.
fondue on that little roach there.
Well, that's different. That's chocolate.
You gotta go out of the country.
Pick the legs
And,
out of your
like,
teeth.
They'll
They-
straight
but-
try to get you to eat like
Don't they
fish
carry diseases
jawbones
and shit?
stuff, man. It's
I
wild.
tried
The
scorpion.
good kind.
The good kind.
And then they have
No.
these like
No.
what are they
No.
called? It was like worms.
I've
Mealworms.
seen those.
I'm talking
no.
like
The thick
grubs.
ones.
Oh,
Grubs.
coconut grubs.
The
Coconut
grubs. I've
grubs.
seen that.
And they'll
Mhm.
eat them raw and just dip them in chocolate or something, dip them in
Mhm.
honey and just eat them, leave the mouth, just bite it
Superfood.
off and throw it out.
Well, a lot of I was seeing it was some
My
kind of
God.
some kind of study where it was like third world countries that have problems with getting foods like resources and whatnot. They get
Mhm.
like their daily nutrients from like crickets and stuff. Like it was like 3
Yeah.
crickets and cicadas and stuff like that,
Like grasshopper.
right? I mean that I could get down with, but if you're just like, goddamn, we're just going to
I
create
mean,
a
you
cockroach
got
farm in
countries
our
out there
house,
that hunt rats and mice
Mhm.
so they can feed their families.
Yeah.
And they'll
well, that's
grill up 20 mice or something,
Well-
and that's what they have for dinner. And
Yeah.
they feed their whole, little village or whatever. And
well, that's what I'm saying. Like
we're
Yeah,
out
rat
here
tails
talking
hanging
about
over the edge of the
McDonald's
pot.
that's fine. That
with their
took
fake
skill.
chicken.
There was skill involved in that, but to capture a cockroach as opposed to like going out here and getting grub worms and like shooting you a little cardinal
They
or
just
a blue jay
fly
or
around.
something.
They're everywhere, man.
That reminds me of James's shirt with that creep show, that cockroach, where that dude's like a clean freak and he's got all those cockroaches in his
Oh,
clean apartment,
yeah.
bro. Like,
No,
Poor guy.
And
no.
I mean, I can attest, Oracle. I worked at KFC before, and I was just, what the fuck, man? It was like several months. That place burned down. Surprise, surprise. I'm not really surprised, to be honest. They didn't really give a shit.
You didn't
but,
burn it down, did you?
Hell no. I was already
Surprise,
moved out of the
surprise.
state and everything. I couldn't. You don't want to talk about Ohio?
I got a solid alibi, bro.
All right. Oh, I moved
I'm down.
after I burned it down.
Mhm.
No,
I already
but
I
bought a
wasn't even
house.
there. Yeah,
you know,
wasn't even there.
man, I can't go to fast food. I can't look at the same. Just working there, working with different types of people, and used to be seeing shit. I mean, I remember one time I was literally sick, and I mean like flu sick, and they still had me come in working with chicken and everything.
It's
I'm
illegal.
like, and this was like when I was still a kid though, you know,
Raw
like
meat.
Yeah, it's illegal. One of the dirtiest restaurants I'd ever seen was a KFC Taco Bell.
Hmm.
And that was
Yes,
one of
those
the
things are disgusting.
that was
Why
the
do they do
nastiest
that?
restaurant I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah.
I
and
see that on
food
the
was-
road.
Yeah, it was bad.
Some of the nastiest kitchens after working in the food industry for a long time off and on, we'd do like catering and stuff, and we'd have to go to different restaurants or whatever to pick up certain things that we needed on the fly. And it was like the fanciest restaurants had the
Mhm.
nastiest kitchens.
Yeah.
Like the floors just like
Mhm.
grimy and disgusting. It's like,
Yeah.
over entitled cooks or chefs that just refuse to clean or whatever.
Most of the
And
time,
I was really
yeah.
shocked to see that half the time fast food places, although there was some fries or something on the floor from
Yeah.
busy
Most
being
of
busy,
the time,
they were
fast food
way
restaurants
cleaner. Their
are
vents, everything,
Mm-hmm.
and their freezers.
well, that's because they got someone up their ass that they know.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why.
Yeah, because most of the big box fast food places actually have their own people come in and do inspections once or twice a
Yeah.
month, and then the health department comes in, because I've managed
They have to have
many
dates
restaurants.
and times on everything that's opened, and then you have fancy restaurants where nobody's putting dates on the chicken that got opened a week ago or whatever,
Right.
you know, and it's
I
wild.
used to go around to, when I worked for Pizza Hut, they used to make me manage Pizza Huts that weren't doing good, like they were just dirty, failing inspections, things like that. The same thing they had me do with Subway. And I've seen some nasty stuff, but some of the worst things that I've seen, like you said, is bigger, like
Mm-hmm.
4-star restaurants.
Yeah. Or you paid $50 for a plate. The freezer is disgusting.
Dude, the freezers
Yeah.
are the worst.
There's grease on the cooktop hoods. There's hasn't been cleaned in a
dust.
long time. Yeah, dust and grease.
Oh man,
It's
the
just-
dust is the grossest part, because you know it's just blowing all over the food they're cooking, and people are like, "Oh yeah,
I'm hungry.
$25 steak."
Yeah.
That's why I don't go to places like that. And they'd be like, "Oh, D Rhino, where you?" It's like, you don't want to do it. No, I ain't eating that shit. I ain't eating that stuff. You got me messed up, bro. I worked in some fast food chains, man. Even not some fast food. I worked with food for a good while. Hell no, I'm not going there. The only person I trust that I trust and know can keep stuff clean is me. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to even some 5-star place.
Man.
Not doing it.
It's nasty. I love cooking though, so it really makes a big difference.
Yeah, tell that to Vision. Cook. Learn the stove.
Yes.
Jesus, this fast food talk. He's
love yourself.
Yeah.
And
I like cooking. I wanted to go to culinary school, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about
It's
that.
worth it if you're spunky and you can hold your own in a kitchen full of assholes. It's worth it.
And you're ready to work.
'Cause you can travel, you can go
long
wherever, you know, it's really nice. And then really you get to build your own hours, even though you got to work your ass off for the first couple of years. After that, you get to tell other people what to do, and it's nice. You could even become a personal chef.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
I'd watch those videos.
Yep.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who do that. I'm more into law enforcement, the law and all that. So that, you know, it's fascinating just coming across different types of people, really, of that, and it's mostly culinary. I don't know if it's just a thing because it's where I live, but it's mostly a lot of culinary people where I'm like, why am I always running into the same type of people in a way?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We're all foodies. Love the food.
I eat my clean food, my food that won't not be infested with whatever.
Yeah, Band-Aids and cockroaches.
Extra protein.
What did everyone make for Christmas?
Turkey.
Pizza.
I made duck. Duck and oxtail stew.
Chips and
I think I
salsa.
posted.
I didn't feel good. We had pizza.
That was my Christmas Eve.
Where you get
I
it
like
from?
making homemade pizza.
Oh, homemade.
Like
I
the
like
dough.
that.
I don't make homemade the sauce or nothing. That's like can
Yeah,
or jar.
I'll be honest. I do get like the little breakfast pizza from Walmart. Those are good. I hate eggs, but as long as I can't taste the egg, I'm good.
Oh, the sausage egg one. Yeah, I'm not a sausage eater, but I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, like as long as I just can't taste like ketchup or eggs, I'm good. I hate that combination.
Throw a little mustard on there.
No, it's okay. It's fine. I mean, like I said, don't taste it. I'm cool. If I taste it, well, it's not gonna be pretty.
I'm not a ketchup fan, but I do like eggs.
I can't. I don't know how people can eat eggs. Really, I'd rather have ketchup than eggs. To be honest.
You say ketchup?
He's like, I'll just take the bottle of ketchup. Yeah,
I'd rather just have ketchup.
Welcome
That's
to
it.
iPod.
I can't, man. I try. I would when my stepmother would cook. I would like had the eggs because I'll respect and everything, but I would douse those motherfuckers with syrup. Like I could not do it, man. It makes me sick.
I'm starving right now.
He's like, we gotta go. Go cook.
Oh, just go get you a cockroach.
And we
Yeah.
got some chips and
Hey.
salsa. I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna smash
No,
it.
no,
Some
no,
beans.
can't be doing that, man.
Show up
I
with
had
a
egg
pet
drop soup
cockroach.
before I came.
You remember that one time?
Y'all be on some like fear factor shit.
Why not? Let's do it.
That's what I'm saying.
You
There's
didn't
got to
give me
be
any
money at
structure.
play.
We're rolling with it.
Yeah, no, that's all this is over here. Like, I mean, in the middle of watching this, I just watched that review.
Hey, so did I. I
What
just
did
did
you
the same
think?
thing.
Well, yeah, I left a
I
comment.
swear to
What's
God.
your
I
review?
was-
Share it with the chat.
Review us.
I told him, I
Review
said,
it.
Hey, he
We're here
gave us
for
a
it.
good
you want me?
review.
You want me to review the review?
Yes, absolutely.
go.
Please.
Essentially, he seemed like a well-rounded individual. He had over 1,000 subscriptions. The video had like 50-some views. I think like 12 likes. He seemed to
Mhm.
enjoy the differences in opinions, the vast amount of topics that we discussed. He seemed like he enjoyed it and recommended it. I left a comment saying, "Hey, I appreciate you checking us out. Maybe you can bless us with your appearance. Hope all is well and have a great day."
That's awesome, man.
I mean,
Did he say where he found you from?
apparently Arizonian ass blaster or something.
Hey, yeah, Arizonian ass blaster.
I mean, I'm not.
That's
Is that on
interesting.
Facebook?
And the Kino King or something like that.
Something. Yeah, it was multiple.
It's on
individuals. Yeah. So
There's two people.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Kino Archive and Arizona Ass Blaster.
Yeah,
Jason,
Nice.
post a link in the chat.
Awesome.
Jason,
Okay.
you're a little bit more inclined to do it than I am.
Oh yeah.
I can try.
Here, I got you.
For some
I'll
reason,
do it right
yeah,
now.
because my chat's not. For some reason, I can't chat on here.
He seemed like a cool individual,
Probably
though,
pull it
from
up
what
on
I've
his
seen.
phone, but
I mean, hell, if he's watching or stayed watching, then I mean, like I said,
That's
hope
really
all is
cool,
well.
man.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
We'll check it out.
I wish everybody had that opinion. Not gonna lie, but
eh.
you know, it was like I told somebody one time, I would rather surround myself with a whole bunch of cool people than surround myself with a village full of idiots.
Amen.
You know, so
There you go.
if you like what you're seeing, then that's cool. Then we'll get along. And plus, look
Everybody
at these
give that review a
amazing
little
people.
look. Throw him a like.
Can we just give like some love
Appreciate
to
it.
Dylan in the details, Ancient Oracle and Frank Caves, and let's not forget about
D Rhino
D-Roll. I was gonna go with them Dragon. She was getting all excited over here.
Dragon.
She reminded me of the people that flip the signs on the corners, like "Come over here, right over here," you know. But
Yeah.
I try to point when people say because it's like it's cool.
yeah, well, I just go like that. Like, if you ever see me, just imagine I'm talking to you, whoever you are, I'm talking to you. But
Only
yeah,
you can
no,
prevent
I mean,
wildfire.
much love to all y'all. Like, I think y'all
pushing
deserve
them
a
out of
lot
something,
more.
Smell my finger.
Is that eggs?
Probably.
I was thinking ass. Have y'all seen that video where like they're in the dark and they got to
Yeah.
stick their nose up to something and smell it? And it was like somebody had their ass up there.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, oh, that's ass. And they were like, ding. And he was
Yeah.
like, oh, god damn. Like, that really
Uh-huh.
was butt.
Yes,
Like,
it was in the dark or something. I saw that.
Yeah.
Did the
The
link
Lil
go in the
White.
chat? It's not showing on here, but
If
shows on
you're
my
if
phone.
you're not a are you a mod? Because it might be blocking your. If you're not a mod on the channel, it might be blocking your ability to post the link.
oh, that's probably what's happening.
I
Yeah,
can figure this out.
more than likely. I might be able to. Let me see if I can do this. Now the
Yeah,
chat just
pretty
got
cool.
real interesting.
All right.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just a anime guy, manga guy. I'm gonna get back into doing that
Okay.
Berserk review. What?
Anime.
Yeah, I do.
Psycho.
Sometimes I delve into a little bit of hentai too, but just for shits and giggles, where I could just shoot the shit with people. Like, dude, this is real. Why is this real?
I mean, you're not wrong. Why is anything really real?
No, I mean, just like, dude, there's like
Real
too
for
much
real.
stuff that's just like that shouldn't even exist. We all know this.
Mhm.
It's a fact. This shouldn't exist. But yet these people like they make it. And I'm like, why?
Mhm.
Like even some of the animes like going a little crazy nowadays. I'm just like, there was no need to make this. Why?
7 Deadly Sins. Ew.
Frank said, "Thanks, Vision." Hey, that's pretty high. That's pretty high rank for old Vision. Give us a 6 out of 10. That's awfully generous.
Dr. Distract.
Son of
Give
a
it
bitch.
a 10.
10 out of 10.
What can we
Get out
do?
of here. Get him out of
I'm
here.
ready to go. What can we do?
Fucking 10 out of 10 show.
Oh fuck.
No,
Oh,
but seriously
shit.
though, I want to do those reviews again though.
Hey, we appreciate it, Dr. Distract. We got a couple docs in the house.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, doctors.
Alternate universes, they exist.
Oh shit.
So what we're gonna do on New Year's? Any plans? Because I'm just staying in. I'm staying away from everybody.
Bro, I
No, hell
don't
no,
go
I
out
ain't
no
going
more.
outside, man.
Don't drive.
Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Like,
I'm gonna be
I
on the
never
Xbox. That's it.
Yeah, I've never been the party type, to be honest. I tried that once and I embarrassed the shit out of myself, and I was like, I'm good. I'm not doing that again.
Party. We can
I
party.
just
on
party.
the
Party
Let
enough,
Frank
man.
scream Isaac is a baby game and all rated a 10 out of 10. Oh fuck. That's hilarious. Hey, Brass, are you picking up Hogwarts when it comes out?
I mean, yeah. What should I buy it for?
Switch.
Xbox, bro. Put it on
God, bro.
Xbox. Me and Michael's getting it. Are you getting it, Pocket?
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah.
Not even
Yeah.
a fan, though.
Huh?
I'm not even a fan. I'm a fake.
That's
Harry
why you should
Potter.
get it on Switch. Expose it.
Jesus. I don't want the whole fucking Harry Potter community tearing my shit.
Plus the Switch community.
Ain't nobody bothering about this.
We're looking at
I'll
the
share
Switch
all
community
over
right
the
now.
place, bro.
Oh, they're about to switch.
We're looking at the Switch community right now.
I've been waiting
How
for you
about-
to bust that switch
1,
out,
2.
bro.
How about if you buy it for the Switch, I'll buy it for you for your Xbox. So you can
Oh,
review it on
damn.
Switch, but you have to buy it on Switch.
Damn.
He's like, shit.
He said he get in there.
I mean, I could probably make that work, but Lord have mercy, that is going to be a broken game, bro. Broken game.
Let's
Cyberpunk.
go.
You think it's going to be as bad as Cyberpunk?
How the hell is
Or
Hogwarts
is
going to
broken?
go on the
Does it have a
Switch,
release
bro?
date on Switch, or is it behind?
I think for PS5 and Series SX, it comes out in February.
Yeah, February
And
something.
then it doesn't come out for every other console till June.
Mm-hmm.
They got delayed till June.
Oh,
Every other console except for the next gen consoles.
I don't have them up here.
here we go.
I
2077
don't have those
part
stars.
3.
I'm nodding at you. I'm dragging.
Every time I move.
What makes you a wizard? Getting caught.
There's some 2023 starts
Alright.
off pretty strong though. Got a lot of games. I've seen Stalker 2 got some new gameplay. Did you see that?
Nope, skipped it entirely.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it got some new gameplay footage. I seen IGN posted it.
They need to put the fucking game out, dude. Xbox is literally dying. That's the next chapter of my channel. Xbox is dying.
Yeah, it is too, man. It's crazy. Like 2022 was supposed to be such a decent year for it, and it just
Microsoft killed Xbox. Here's how.
Here's how. That
Delays.
sounds pretty fucking good.
They're gonna pull through at the end of the next year,
Oh yeah, that's the plan.
Number 15.
and then they'll knock it out of the park the following spring.
Well,
They got to
hopefully
take
just-
steps. PlayStation's got to throw something down one year, and then look like they're hurting, and it draws consumer.
well, but that's the thing.
It's
though,
all,
Sony,
Business management 101.
but PlayStation pretty much has at least an exclusive or two every year that has a really pretty good sized fan base. I would say almost
Yeah.
every year they got an exclusive or two at least.
Yeah.
So, but Xbox lacks that. They lack exclusives. Well, at least until recently when they purchased all
They're
them
gonna have to push it out.
developers.
heartstrings
Yeah.
don't die.
Once they
Yeah.
did the
Like this Activision deal has to go through for them.
free
I feel
games.
like it has to.
Oh yeah.
It will, but my thing is, I don't like how these people are like crying about like, oh, it's a monopoly. I'm like, dude, really? You're going to be crying about monopoly, but meanwhile you're not talking about Amazon, Walmart, and all of them.
I just
Yeah.
think it's crazy how Sony's throwing such a fit about it when they've been the king of exclusives.
I know they need to
I mean,
cut us some slack. We dying over
Between
here.
Xbox and Sony, obviously, Nintendo is probably they're up there with the king of exclusives too. They got
Yeah.
they got massive, they got
Mario,
heavy hitters on Nintendo side, but
Donkey Kong.
Sony's had so much more success. I mean, they've had Game of the Years year in and year out, and Xbox. I don't even know the last Xbox exclusive that's won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Halo?
No, I have an Infinite. I don't think Infinite even won. And Infinite.
No, not Halo Infinite. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
Infinite didn't
Halo.
get shit.
You talking about
Halo
Combat
2,
Evolved?
baby.
Oh.
I can't think of anything
I think it's
that's
a
been
Google
an
moment.
exclusive for them that has won recently.
Yeah,
Like,
because
even the
the last
last
10
10
of
years.
war. I don't even
Came
think
back
Gears of
from
War
the
is-
nap.
Hey, Frank. You think I ought to show him Little Frank?
Oh man.
What?
No?
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
I'm hitting record.
What? I'm out.
You remember Pocket, the thing I was talking about my great grandfather?
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh,
gave
yeah.
me?
Mm-hmm.
You think I ought to grab him? I don't even know. It
Yeah,
might not be a
Dead
perfect.
Space remake looks good.
I mean, we're 2 hours in.
Mhm.
Hell, I even doubt the
Image.
guy that reviewed us would get this far to see it. You know,
Robert.
Little Frank.
Oh
Hey,
man.
hey,
Rapper name.
hey, Brass, did you guys see? Did you guys see that they're incorporating another Game Pass subscription that's going to have advertisements on it?
No way.
God no, take that away immediately.
Yeah, it's
Wouldn't
going to be
pay fucking
cheaper, but it's going to
$2.
have ads.
Dude, my life, I pay to not have ads. That's,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
time.
Literally.
Dude,
You're going to be doing it again too with your Xbox because they're definitely that's something that's happening. That's for sure a thing.
Hey, I'm gonna hit refresh on this real quick.
I
Hey, I heard like that's something I kind of want to get eventually as a Steam Deck. I didn't think I would want one, but I've looked into them and they
It's the
for
goat.
$399. They're like a little fucking steal, bro.
I want one so
I got
bad.
They are the
fucking
goat.
high powered PC in your hands.
Yes.
how much?
Yes.
$399
$399. Yeah. Yeah.
for the Steam
Nah,
Deck.
man.
It-
That's like
Huh?
a limited that's a limited memory. Like you gotta step it up and get the $600 version, I'm pretty sure.
oh,
No,
really?
You can integrate stuff with it though. You can change it up. I have a friend who delves into all that shit, So he knows what he's talking about. He did it. I seen pictures of it and everything. Like his stuff is decked out. So
I mean,
it's just like a car, basically. Just put on different parts and see what fits. Really, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I didn't know there was different versions. To be honest, I haven't looked too far into them, but
It gets better.
Are y'all ready for a story?
What is that?
My great grandfather worked hand in hand with Walt Disney when they were creating Snow White, right? Hell of a fucking privilege to have one of the prototypes that they came out with, right? And he had got this. But there was dwarves that were originally cut from Snow White that we didn't know about, right? Are you aware of this, M Dragon?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, this is who I call Mini Frank right here.
Oh.
Right. And they just so happened to cut him because he was Mr. Horny. So you had Dopey and you had all them and all that, but here goes Lil Frank. So
I was like,
Cover your eyes.
a little story
I was
time.
leaning in.
Cover 'em.
I
I
know.
was leaning in.
Yeah.
cover your eyes.
Yeah. Don't look at that. That's a lot of wood in that
Yeah.
wheelbarrow.
Laffy, Grumpy, Sneezy, and Wiener.
Yeah. Well, maybe Weenie. Maybe I don't
Welcome to
know.
the Kino Corner.
There you go.
Top quality.
We're gonna have to plug that right there. Her saying that every time. It actually makes me want to watch it, you know. And I'm on it. I'm like, well, goddamn, where is it? I can't find
He's like,
Yeah.
wait, where?
Yeah, I need to
What
subscribe.
was that?
Right. But no, I actually did inherit that from my grandfather.
That's cool.
He had it one day, and little did he know that little things lie behind, the wood. But
Pretty big thing.
what's that?
Now,
I
one
said a
day,
pretty big thing.
give it
Well,
a
I
name.
mean, give it a name. It's Little Frank.
Little Frank.
Yeah, Little Frank. Little Frankie.
didn't know one day.
That's bizarre.
Right?
Bizarro Frank.
Are you new here?
Welcome.
Yeah.
Hell, this might be my review tech type thing. Instead of chickens and shit,
Oh
it
my
might just be
gosh.
Little Frank.
Mhm.
Like, hey, Little Frank, what you think about Hogwarts Legacy? Oh, it's awesome. Good. Oh, how good? This is how good. Maybe. I don't know. Just a thought. I just hope to God review tech don't review us, because then we'll just unlist
That
us.
dude's running around with a loaf of bread and a stroller.
Yeah.
He's happy. He's got a chicken,
Yeah.
man. Hey.
A loaf of
cockroach.
bread.
Oh God.
A whole loaf.
Uh,
That Italian bread.
Hey.
baguette.
French bread.
Yeah, that French roll.
Got a
Pumpernickel.
baguette. Pumpernickel.
I guess
Pumpernickel sounds worse than Wiener.
pumpernickel is a lot.
Pumpernickel sounds terrible.
Like, if you ever said I gave her that pumpernickel, I'd be
So,
like,
only bread worth
I had to
eating.
give her that pumpernickel.
yeah,
Good.
I'm like,
Pumpernickel.
Mayonnaise.
is that like
Mayonnaise.
you pumped for 5 minutes? Like pumpernickel? Like, what is that? What did you,
5 cents.
right? That's what I was thinking. Exactly.
Gosh.
It's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Ooh.
Remember that?
Brass.
Remember that?
He just laughed.
He's like, wait a minute.
Pumpernickel.
What am I doing?
This is alternate universe.
Remember that edge of the envelope that we're always talking about?
Yeah.
now we're-
Well, I mean, but look, little Frankie made an appearance. I mean, we're past that.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, little Frankie. I might tell my
Mind of his
grandfather.
own.
Exactly. But I keep him up there just in case I have to tell the story about Snow White,
Oh my gosh.
It's a true story. Hey, haters will say it's fake.
You got James with that one.
Haters will stay in space.
Mr. Black, you got me crying over here. Really, you got me crying over here.
Hey, that's good. Hopefully,
Disliking the
it's good tears, happy tears. Yeah, hopefully, happy tears.
Unsubscribe.
Frank,
Cancel.
after all I did for you, Frank, I named this like thing after you, and this is how you treat me. You take
As soon
my
as he
job.
got that thing, he immediately told me his name. He told me it was Little Frank.
Yeah,
I don't even know who the hell.
this is
Frank
before I
Hayes
even
was.
knew Frank Hayes. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
ironic part about
No
it.
idea. It's Little Frank, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, damn, all right.
My grandfather actually, I think he got it from his grandfather. You know, it was like a Pulp Fiction moment. Like they smuggled it, and
Yeah, his grandfather used to call it Isaac,
yeah,
but then Michael's grandfather named it Frank.
the binding of Frank is how that happened.
Right.
Hey, Happy
Oh
New
my
Year,
God.
Dan Allen.
Dan Allen, the man, what's going on?
Dan Allen
yeah.
Gaming.
I hope to God he didn't see Little Frank. It might have been intimidating.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, delete that comment, O'Dork.
I already-
Fuck out of
I
here.
already
with
got it.
All right.
That guy's in here.
Of this nonsense.
He's been cool.
Who?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, up
He's been
until that
cool.
point. Yeah, up until that
Is
point.
it?
We don't
There
condone
are
it.
some people who stick around no matter what. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is, but the
Speak the
microchip
truth.
is fucked. Let's just,
Just
say
speak
that.
the truth, Brass. Lay it out
Oh,
there.
I would, man. All these fucking haters still come around and they want to kiss your fucking feet. Proud of
Yeah.
you guys. Hey, I'm proud of everybody here because
Hell
the
yeah,
haters
Brass.
love you. They love you.
Yeah.
Fucking freaks, man. But we love you too.
Well, that little Frank blocked. Frank, where'd you put that? Damn. Dude,
Little Frank blocked.
Look, man, this might be the next thumbnail.
Blocked and
I've
muted.
Just
been
for
waiting.
you. Just for you, Frank. This might be the next thumbnail. This might break in the new year. We might christen the new year with this.
That's a woman, bro.
There you go.
I
Hey,
mean,
What
nowadays
is a
you
woman?
don't know.
It's 2022,
exactly.
almost
I mean,
2023. Come
I'm
on.
not going to judge.
Mhm.
oh my gosh.
You all right, Doctor? You know?
That was a whole beard.
I'm sorry. I'm still crying.
Did anybody
Nice.
ask Lil Frank how he identified? I mean,
It's
you
hard
never know.
to tell.
It's very hard,
He's a man of mystery with all that beard.
and it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
James got it.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Happy New Year, legends. Though that's pretty good. I wonder
Mhm.
what time is it in Australia
It's tomorrow in Australia.
now? Is it? It's already New Year's for him.
I think it's New Year's Eve.
Oh, it could be.
It's almost.
Right?
It should be almost New Year's. Let's find out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you got this.
Oh, it is tomorrow. It's tomorrow right now, so it's tomorrow's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
tomorrow's end.
Officially
Right.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Wow.
For some of us.
I would
Happy
play
New
a month.
Year's Eve.
That
Yeah,
would be
it's New Year's Eve. It's about 4:30 p.m. over there.
Yeah.
nice.
Depending on where he's at, it's between 1:26 and
Love
6:26
it.
p.m. right now.
I thought
I think
30,
There
I
you
got
go.
this at Walmart.
34. That's what I
5:30
was
p.m.
thinking. I didn't think of. But yeah, Happy New Year's. Appreciate the
Mhm.
support.
Yeah,
I would be
definitely Happy
down
New
to
Year's.
play some- Have y'all ever played Among Us?
5:30.
Yes, let's all play
No.
Among Us. Yay.
Never touched it.
I
Nope.
don't know. But anytime somebody like tries to like, peer pressure me with, I'm kind of like, no. You got too excited for me to think that it's real.
What do you
Like, I don't think it's that true. Anytime you got to get that excited to convince somebody to play something
I'm
with you.
excited all the time.
Imagine if I
Bro,
looked at
that's
Brass and said,
scary.
Brass, play Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty, bro.
Yes,
I'm gonna
let's
be like,
go.
no, I'm
That was
sorry.
through Wednesday.
Happy.
I've seen it.
No.
Enthusiasm.
Wait, repeat that.
Huh.
Oh, we got some static feedback. Is
Yeah,
that-
we're getting static.
From who? Who's buzzing like a bee?
I don't know what
Looks
that's.
like Michael Black.
Is it?
I'm gonna mute myself.
It's not me. I just muted myself.
Elimination? Well, I don't hear it now.
Not me.
Might have been me.
Probably in Silent Hill. It's probably one of the monsters. I
I'm
don't know.
cutting sound out.
Pyramid Head.
Yeah, I'm muted, or I was muted. I don't know where it came from.
It's a conspiracy.
Some damn KGBs are under attack.
KGB.
Yeah,
They're in it.
right.
Nobody
Mhm.
saw.
We've
Nobody
done
saw the
talked
cat.
about too much. They might be after Little Frank. Walt Disney might have some kind of. They might be like, there he went.
They're after the Oracle.
Hands off.
Daddy.
It's over.
Like I muted my mic and I still hear
I'll
it.
just come back.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
You.
Is it
I
you?
don't hear anything.
It's Michael Black.
It's always Michael Black. I muted myself though, and I can still hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
What happened?
Yeah, it's none of us. I don't know.
Dude, it sounds like we're in a goddamn microwave.
Kinda.
How do I mute myself?
Yeah, I muted myself and I still heard it.
Yeah, same here. Well, it's almost an imposter.
I know. Who's the imposter? Who's vote?
Now it stopped.
Sounds
Yeah.
better.
Chat, who you think is the imposter?
It's buzzing.
bad again.
Give me some honey.
Maybe it is this board.
Hmm.
Is that gone now?
Yeah, it's
I'm
on.
here to
Oh,
join.
now.
Problem solved.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I don't even know where
Like the
I'm
words
muted.
about
What,
the
what was it?
That-
Just
I don't know.
got
I
loud.
think it was
Cord-
I think this was
Cords
Cord.
rubbing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it was. They got
Mic
excited
and
when they seen
headset
Lord Frank.
cords touching
But you know,
Oh,
on some metal.
at least we can troubleshoot it and figure stuff out. I mean, when
Sorry,
they're
everybody, about that.
too
no,
forced.
we're good. I didn't even really know. I couldn't even
I thought
hear
it was
shit.
Michael Black.
Yeah,
I leaned forward and I was
She's-
kind of
yeah, you're right. I admit about Michael Black. Fuck that guy.
sound was
I saw
cutting
your thing
in.
going
Just
off.
kidding.
I saw your
Cancel.
thing going off.
No, I appreciate
I
you.
told you they
You
were
said
coming
that.
for me, man.
Yeah. No,
I was looking for the Oracle.
Oh shit! Did he just do a wardrobe change?
No.
He's,
Wearing the same
he's
thing.
probably
Oh.
sweating. I'm sweating.
I just seen the Last of Us shirt.
I have
and
the
I was
fan
like,
on.
Like,
I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I almost fell for the bait. I ain't gonna do it.
what is it?
I almost fell for the bait.
Oh, you got to let us know now.
Dylan
Yeah,
knows how I feel about that game.
What game?
About The Last of
It's the
Us?
best game, second best ever.
So one of the top 5 best games ever made.
Over
No!
Red Dead? Dylan, it's is it better than Red Dead?
No, it's second best.
2 Red Dead?
Red Dead rocks. I never played The Last of Us.
Oh man,
I
you're missing out
suggested.
so hard.
Never
Don't.
played it. And
It's
I
a waste
have
of
it.
time.
I
That-
have it.
The gameplay of The
okay.
Last of Us 2 is top notch, top 3, top 2 gameplay I've ever played. It's legit.
I like Dead Island.
Nice.
Dead Island's gameplay is fucking dog poop compared to The Last of Us 2.
That's like
And
years
it's
of
older.
practice.
You can't do that. It's older.
No, I
It's
know. I'm
older.
just
It's
saying.
not fair.
No,
Yeah,
I like
little-
Dying Light. Or I mean, I like Dying Light, but I like Dead Island 1. I didn't really like Riptide.
Ooh.
Little Frank made it to chat.
What?
Little Frank made it to chat.
Oh, nice.
Little Frank.
Nice. Damn. You ought to call it Little 3.0 Frank.
Oh man.
3.0.
No, yeah, it's like a thing me and Frank had going on with USB 3.0.
Mhm.
He was yelling at me one
Coming
day.
in hot.
Yeah. But little 3.0 Frank, hell yeah. I approve that. This podcast has been sponsored by Little Franks. Everywhere. Oh, that would be awesome. I just can't believe y'all just didn't appreciate my Walt Disney story, like with
I
Snow White.
appreciated it.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I appreciate it to the point where I was crying.
Yeah, no,
Literally.
yeah,
Literally.
it was a treat.
I
I mean,
think you actually did that off camera to me one time.
I did.
Before, so
Mhm.
Yeah,
I knew what was coming as soon as
Yeah.
you pulled him out.
I don't really pull them out too often.
You do it, Frank.
Well,
What
I'm
is it?
grateful that I saw this. I experienced it because that was the funniest thing I've ever seen for a while.
And that's a far stretch for me. That
Snow
makes me
White's my favorite.
Snow White.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she was kind of
She was lazy as hell.
yeah, right. She was mean. She was mean to them
She got
dwarves. to a
poisoned.
certain-
How is
Sleeping
she got
all damn day.
Yeah, but she got
She got
poisoned.
roofed with an
Like,
apple, bro.
you don't think she didn't put herself in that situation to get poisoned?
How? She was just hungry.
You know, this is
And
like the
she ate.
Titanic situation all over again. You know, if she was a real one, she would have shared that shit with all the dwarves, and they all could have went out happy. You know,
She wasn't dead. She was just
Yeah,
asleep.
but the naivety. I mean,
wasn't that like the
Sixteen,
first?
won't she?
Wasn't that the first Disney movie?
First
Walt
animated
Disney.
film. Yeah.
animated, yeah.
Really?
Mhm. Yeah.
Damn, I
Yeah.
did not know that.
I know
That was like
exactly.
1936 or 37. That was
How
a
do you
long...
think I got little Frank, man? I told
I
you.
met Snow White in Disney World. I have a book of all the Disney princesses autographs. I'd be sitting in line.
I
I'm
She's
that
need
person.
sweet
that.
as pie.
How
Oh,
does that work
Oh.
with autographs?
You go, and if they're sitting there, they just make a line. And I usually go in the summer.
did she
So
sing
some-
to you?
No,
Fake fan.
but they do
She
they
didn't
do
sing to you?
interactions. They do interactions like they are in character. It's really cool.
Was the dwarves
That's
there?
awesome.
No, but they have them during like the parades. They have the dwarves in the parades.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know
Nice.
if I would trust her.
I've
I
had
think
friends that work for
He doesn't
Disneyland.
trust her.
Yeah,
It-
I had
it's-
friends that work for Disneyland. I know it goes behind the scenes. It ain't pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That fantasy was
all-
ruined early on for me.
Really?
That's
Like, do they
Some
mistreat
bad shit
employees? Is it like whales at SeaWorld type shit?
Nah, it's more like, the characters banging each other on the rides when the rides are shut down. It's drug
Hold
use.
up.
yeah. The drug use is
Drug use is
nasty.
huge. Yeah.
But I mean, I think about people trying to work in an environment like that with like wild out sugar hide kids, and I mean, the reality of it is who could do that,
Yeah.
right? I
You
mean,
gotta have
really,
a little bit of the
honestly,
inspiration, I guess. To deal
I
with that.
mean, drugs will make you do all kinds
you
of
you
shit.
can't have sane people that work in environments like that.
Yeah.
No.
And they don't
Well,
No.
I mean, you got to have a
I
something
mean,
like
you would want that. You would want
some
sane
sort of
people because you take your
magical-
kids there
Mhm.
and stuff. But like in reality, I mean,
been to Disneyland. I've only been to Disney World.
I would lose my
Yeah.
mind, man.
Yeah, that sounds like a bottle of Prozac and a couple of shots later.
I don't
Yeah.
drink anymore.
Like,
But
how
I
was
be
your day?
drinking. I be
Oh,
drinking.
I embodied a fictional character for 8 hours and had to stop. Yeah, it was
And
fun.
Bambi ruined me. I wasn't allowed to watch TV, and I watched Bambi at one of my good friends' houses after school one day. I was devastated.
Devastated, like for Bambi.
I didn't want to watch any more Disney movies after
Really?
that.
Have
A
you
lot of them die.
have you never been hunting or?
Wrecked
I mean,
me.
now, hold on.
No,
This-
I
this
can
is
hunt.
coming from somebody. Yeah, that's what I was. So was just the element of like Bambi getting, that whole.
The anthropomorphization, the humanization
No,
of the
that
animal.
wasn't the part. It
What
was the
upset
like
you?
personalized emotion.
Right.
Like I was raised to hunt with my hands and to know how to feed myself, and so I didn't see it like that, but it was just like, fuck, why did you have to make Bambi like so humanized? You give him a
Right.
mom and you make this whole like, and
Meh.
I'll go out and hunt anything if I want to eat some meat, but damn.
Mhm.
Fucking
And look, she
traumatized me,
killed
man.
him in
Deer
the-
meat is good. Man.
Damn.
Deer meat is good. Mhm.
Venison.
I was
Yeah.
like, no wonder why they don't want me watching this TV box.
Some good old
Yeah,
God.
Chad, to be honest.
I had deer spaghetti. It was okay.
We had
I like
all the
duck better.
National Geographic movies, like the whole collection and all of the books. So like I grew up watching stuff like that. So I thought, Bambi would be a cakewalk, but it really messed me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red, I've seen that too. A lot of their shit
Mhm.
is like sexual too.
Have you seen
Yeah.
the thing with
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse where he's dicking cheese?
Yeah, what are you
Yeah.
doing, bro? It's
Yeah.
nasty.
Like when I seen that, it blew me away. I was
And they're
like,
like,
Wait,
oh,
did
this
they
is for
make
your
that or did
kids.
someone else make that?
Wow.
I don't know.
I
This
saw
might
that
be a
where he was putting
RoboCop
holes in the
moment
cheese.
all over again. I don't know. To be
Uh,
honest, like I didn't fact check the shit. I just seen it and was like, "Whoa!"
It looked
Well,
like
there's a
someone made
lot
it.
of
Give me
old
some cheese.
cartoons. If you go through some of like the old school before like Disney was like popular, there's like
Mhm.
little skit cartoons and stuff. And all of it's sexualized, like,
Mhm.
riding on someone's back and doing something weird. And then there's, like oral sexual indications. And it's just
Mhm.
like, why? And
Well, I
even
think
down,
they
Dr.
kinda
Seuss
are.
has a book called Don't Jump on Pop or something like that. And
Mhm.
I have all of the books, and for some reason one day I was reading them to my kids and I noticed that book, and I like immediately threw it out of the collection before even reading it. And then later on in the day I read through it and I was like, man,
It was like Bambi all over again.
what are you doing, Dr. Seuss? Because he's my favorite, just
He was kind of a fucked up
Did a
human being
report on him.
But what
anyway.
he was on
yeah,
acid,
but
wasn't he?
as an artist and in the way
Right.
that like he wrote the words and everything, there was no like pedophilic stuff in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I came across that and was like, dude,
Mhm.
Like,
what are you doing, man? You bummed me out.
tell us here. Like, what are you doing when you're not writing books?
Yeah. What's that?
There was a lot I found about what he did. A lot of the stuff he did was for the audience that was
Mhm.
at the time. Like he did some propaganda for some things, and it was just at the time that was popular at the time.
Well, it was supposed to reference like not bugging your father, but the
Mhm.
whole,
It's like a subliminal undertone that kind of gave off
yeah,
like
just
pedo vibes.
right. What is that? Why?
And yeah, he was successful, and we done canceled J.K. Rowling.
That's right.
Mhm.
I thought they canceled Dr. Seuss too.
They
Nah,
tried
shit.
to.
I mean, still
They
stuff.
They
tried.
tried
Five
to.
books are removed.
Yeah,
They
one
removed
fish,
5
two
from their
fish,
books.
$1, $2. We're still gonna sell our books and make everybody holler. I
Mhm.
mean,
No,
you know,
pretty much.
yeah, there ain't no stopping that
Mhm.
man. I mean, shit. How long has he been dead? Theodore Cecil?
Theater Geisel.
Is it
Let's
Geisel?
find
Why
out.
Cecil? I say that every
Gazelli.
time. What was
Let's
his name?
find out.
I don't
Theater
know.
Geisel.
Geisel? At least I
Mhm.
had the theater. What? There was pornographic images in the windows of the building in Disney. Maybe the
That's also true. Yeah, the rescuers.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that existed.
No.
Yep.
No,
What's going
that
on?
was like the brightest thing you've said thus far.
Best comment of the night.
Right.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
redeemed.
Theater Geisel died in 91.
Yeah, so shit. And hell, it's like we're saying, there's still books in our collections that,
Mhm.
Yeah.
What'd y'all
Well,
think
they-
about Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat?
Jesus.
I liked it.
Do you think
I liked it. I liked it.
like Jim Carrey
I
did
actually liked
Mike
it.
Myers'
I
Cat
actually
in the
liked
Hat?
it.
Like, which one do you think did it better?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey unanimously.
Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
Jim Carrey was an amazing Grinch. I did
Jim
like Cat in
Carrey
the Hat, though.
pretty much kills everything he does for the most
you-
part.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the untouchable.
Have
Mhm.
you seen what's that one called? The Truman Show?
Oh, the
Yeah.
Jim
Oh,
Truman
yeah.
Show. Yeah.
That's
Brilliant.
my favorite.
Mhm.
I like that one.
Yeah, the Truman Show's good.
I think it
Oh,
was
he also
beyond
has a
good.
show.
Phenomenal.
I forgot what it was called. It's like Happy. It's called Chasing Happy or something. It's a TV show. I
Yeah, I
forgot
know
what
you-
it's called.
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's-
Never seen it.
It's really good.
I haven't seen it either, but I heard it was pretty good. Yeah.
It was like more serious, but there was some comedic things, but it was like really sad.
You know, I seen a movie with him in it to where he played like I think it was like a Russian detective or something.
What was it called?
It was called a shitty movie. His worst performance, like it was like when you see somebody that's trying to like go outside their range, of, like acting, like just from comedies. He tried to play.
There you go.
What you got here?
Fire Marshal Bill. Yeah.
I like Rowan Atkinson. Bean.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Bean.
Mr. Bean. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Bean.
I didn't like Johnny English though. That was pretty bad to me.
Yeah.
It's called Dark Crimes.
Oh,
It was, it was based on True Crime by David Graham. Yeah, I don't know if y'all
probably a reason.
See that? No, it's terrible.
Yeah,
but yeah, he I don't know. The way he embodied the character, I just didn't appreciate it. I was like, "This ain't you, bro. Like, stay in your own lane," type deal. Like,
yeah. Robin Williams, he's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, he could play any fucking thing.
Oh man, District 9. You're hitting me in the childhood with that one. Oh man.
The thing with Mrs. Doubtfire is that he was supposed to be the bad guy, like, and everyone loved him. It was crazy. He was in his ex-wife's home. Like, that's crazy.
There's a lot of Mrs. Doubtfire.
What was that movie he did in the early 2000s? It was like he was supposed to be like a psycho.
When it like
The Last Photograph.
Yeah, the cameraman dude, where he developed the pictures and
that was a good movie.
Took a dump in their house.
I didn't want to.
I couldn't take Robin Williams seriously. I was like,
I thought it was really crazy. Like the
1 hour photo or 3
1
hour
hour photo.
1 hour.
Yes, 1 hour photo. I thought it was the last photo.
Well, it was somebody's last photo.
It was somebody's last photo. Yeah.
My favorite
Never
one.
saw it.
District 9 is it's an excellent sci-fi movie.
It's a good movie. Really good movie.
There's a new district with the director and the co-producer of District 9 said that they're working on a sequel.
District 10.
Yeah.
And it's going to end up as Hunger Games before.
I don't know if it's District.
I don't
10.
either.
I'm about to have a Hunger Game.
Oh my!
Hey,
starving.
Go eat on stream. It'll bring us.
This dude's starving. Look at his
Look
eyes.
fun.
He's starving. He's hungry for
Go
it.
eat you some little Franks.
We must eat food.
I don't have any.
Oh my god.
Some beanie weenie or Franks and beans or whatever.
Beanie Weenies were fire when I was a kid, boy.
They still are.
Shit's up.
Man, now they make me sick.
Get some Frank sauce.
In a long time.
Get some Frank sauce and just dip it on some beanie weenie.
Hey, put that shit on everything.
There is a lot of innuendos in this conversation right now.
Oh yeah.
That's what we need.
I was talking about
Frank
food.
sauce.
Oh my gosh.
Put the Frank
Frank.
sauce on the mini Franks, little Franks. We just damn. I thought Oracle actually left, and
Pork and beans.
No, she's dying.
she was
Beanie
hungry.
weenie.
I thought she was in full prayer, dude. I was like, where did she go?
Buffalo Beanie Weenies, bro.
Call it weenie dish in this house.
You say weenie dishing?
It's called weenie dish.
Oh, dish.
Yeah. I think it's a southern thing.
I don't know. I ain't never. No, I'm just.
No, come on. No.
We are getting into black speak now. We're talking about things that we shouldn't be talking about.
Damn. Yeah, he said we're in the black talk now. Like, I don't have a fucking clue what that means. Last time we talked about this, Dr. Kino, you were like, well, you're Michael Black.
No, I'm talking about Lord of the Rings, the black speak.
Oh no, I didn't know, bro. I was like, I had no fucking clue.
Like,
I was getting ready to go ahead and shut this
Educate me. Yeah, educate me.
down.
I read The Hobbit when I was a kid, but I never read Lord of the Rings.
I I'm just now making it to the third movie. I'm just like, damn, this is good.
Yeah,
this
damn.
is good.
It's super long.
It's a
I read
good
the
like
trilogy.
extra.
Boxcar
bro.
Children.
Do what, Oracle?
I said I read the Boxcar Children.
Mm,
Oh, I've got all those.
yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't even know what that
I was
is.
reading the
Never
Magic
heard
Tree
of it.
House.
Yeah.
That's how old I am.
Is it like Hardy Boys, Encyclopedia
From Junie B.
Brown
Jones.
type
Better
stuff?
than Hardy Boys.
But is it like kind of like similar to what?
Kind of, but
No, they're orphaned kids running around solving mysteries.
it's beautiful.
So it's like
Google it.
series of unfortunate events.
No,
I
it's
think
way
I
better.
remember.
I mean, they're
No.
orphans.
All the mysteries, or were they just orphans?
It was like,
Yeah.
there you go.
I remember.
See, you know.
I remember.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
It's like classic shit.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I
dude.
remember now.
Brilliant.
Brass said
I've
Dr.
never heard of
Sims 2. This is what I read.
Brilliant writing.
Yeah, I might have to check that out. What are they called?
It's called the
Boxcar.
Boxcar.
The
Boxcar
Boxcar?
Children.
Boxcar? I might have to
Yeah.
get that for my
Boxcar
kids.
Children. Yeah.
Tell them to read it up.
They're homeless orphans.
And
That's
they have
double,
all
that's
these
a double
adventures
whammy.
and like.
I was getting ready to say, aren't you, if you're an orphan, aren't you homeless or?
Well,
No,
orphans
that's
is just no
terrible.
parents.
Yeah,
you're
Oh
right.
yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
Like,
right. You're right.
That's
like
where I'm
Bruce
saying.
Wayne, he was an orphan, but he definitely
Yeah.
wasn't
He had a
homeless.
mansion.
Yeah.
But that's where they got like double fucked on
Wayne.
that. I can't imagine being an orphan and homeless at the same time.
That'd be
Yeah,
the
their
best.
parents
Worst.
didn't invest in a
The
trust,
odds
so they
are
got
against
screwed.
you. And they got screwed financially?
No, I mean they didn't have anything.
Oh, I thought you said they like put money into a trust and
No, I was saying their parents didn't invest into a trust, so they got screwed.
They
When
lost their
parents died,
boxcar.
They lost everything. So
Wait a minute. But I thought they were homeless.
But yeah,
Technically, do you think like living in a car, like you could perceive the car as being a home?
Home is where you make it.
How
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you're living in a box
You like
car,
to
are
see-
they
You
technically
like to see
homes?
hobos naked?
what defines a home?
I think
a
that's where
bathroom,
there are standards
you
by
can have an
law.
RV
By
and
law,
not be homeless.
you know that you gotta have
An address.
a bedroom.
Jewel lived in her car.
mm-hmm. Jewel.
Hey, so did J.R. Tolkien.
Yeah.
Shit, I know.
When she wrote like the first couple of Harry Potter
Denzel
mean,
books.
Washington lived in
J.K.
his car.
Rowling.
Yeah,
Prince
J.R.
lived in his car.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. J.K.
Yeah.
Rowling. My bad.
You
my
was
bad.
Who's
token
Jewel?
something
You talking
on that.
about?
Close to the same
Jewel the
thing.
singer.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jewel the singer
Oh,
who will save your soul.
So there's a lot of people that came from nothing.
humble beginnings.
Jim. No, because Jim Carrey wasn't homeless, was he? When he was young? No.
I thought
Yes,
he was dropped out of school.
Well, I thought he had it because I've heard him
Cody.
say on numerous occasions he would do stand-up sketches in front of his parents in their home. But I don't know about like after the fact.
There's been a lot of famous people that show up to an audition after cleaning themselves in a public restroom.
Yeah.
And
That's like
I think that a lot of people, idolize all these people they see in the movies and on the internet and stuff, and they don't realize that like a lot of good actors too are, borderline losing their fucking minds. It's that fine line between brilliance and insanity. And so many people are out here like, oh, you should do this and you should be this way, and they don't understand, all the components.
You've got to be
But-
have at least a little insanity to be a creative anyway.
Absolutely,
To be able to
100%.
think outside of the box and to be creative and to be you have
Well,
to be-
that's
There's some kind of like chemical imbalance that's happening that
Right.
causes that to not be in the norm, to not be
Right.
programmed a certain way. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I took
Yeah.
a class on that. Like
What,
the
being
people
homeless?
who do stuff, they have there's a lot of people who go insane. Like there's a lot of writers that were really good. Like
Mhm.
Sylvia Plath, she committed suicide.
Yeah.
In one of the worst ways possible. Like
That was
yeah,
pretty intense.
What'd she do?
put her head in the oven.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's how she committed suicide.
Did she
put her head
preheat
in
it?
the oven.
She stopped the gas so that her kids would live.
Do what?
Yeah. Yeah. She thought it out
It's
very,
like
very,
bone
very well.
chilling,
Yeah.
Wow.
gnarly.
Who?
Yeah. Sylvia Plath.
Sylvia Plath.
So
Like a lot of child prodigy actors that I grew up around.
Mm-hmm.
They're all like severe secluse and have manic anxiety and depression, and you know,
we all know what happened to him.
I've worked with a lot of them,
Well,
and
prisoner,
it's
I
really
got it.
sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
I
rough.
wouldn't be able to do all that.
Well, you know, it like goes hand in hand with like you don't know what people are going through.
Mhm.
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
kind of what I was saying earlier with certain content creators and certain people in general. It's like you kind of cross a certain threshold by saying certain things, even if you are in character or a facade or whatever, that could have an impact psychologically on an individual to the point to where they feel worthless or they just don't want to exist anymore.
Yeah.
And that's where I was saying that's where I draw the line on if you belittle somebody and make them feel like that, you're a piece of shit. Like I wouldn't put that on nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody ever needed help, just as much as if I ever needed help, I would hope one of y'all would be there to talk to me. You know.
You know,
Well, I'm just saying, you know, I would hope. I mean,
anytime.
that's kind of why we're here right now. A little intervention. No, but
Every day I wake up is an intervention.
Michael
We
Black,
are out
you are
here.
not the father.
fuck. No, there's no denying my kids.
Sorry,
I feel bad for him.
my bad.
My bad. If I ever had a woman tell me that, like if I got the news, like you're not the father, and some chick was like, "My bad."
Well,
You
That'd be
snooze, you
rough.
lose.
Exactly.
Oh,
Well, you know, it's gonna
shit
be my bad.
happens, man.
It does happen, like a lot.
Sometimes you just don't know.
Oh no, I do know.
Well,
Like,
I'm
not-
speaking
not-
in general
yeah,
for
yeah,
like
well,
female born,
Oh yeah.
you know.
I was just, alluding to the fact there's, I found out, you can't risk it nowadays, man. Like, what was that? Well, I can't even reference Kanye anymore.
Why?
Canceled.
Yeah, he's canceled. You know how what was it, the
Fake
Gold Digger
fan.
song? Where he was saying something about paying child support for 18 years just to realize it wasn't his.
You just told the future.
Yeah.
Right?
It's rough, man.
You just told the few. Is that what you said?
Yeah, he told his whole future. He said he got divorced.
Right.
He got divorced. He's got to pay child support.
And them kids ended up being Chris Paul's. What a shame.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
That's why I just relationships ain't the thing for me, man. I can't do it. I tried.
That's why relationships ain't for me, man. That Kanye West song fucked me up like Bambi did Oracle. I was done.
I mean, you just look at the celebrities. I'll be honest, like you look at the celebrities and you see how much shit's going on, and then when you put it up public, it's like it's just a whole big shit show. But then when you look at the guys who, again, when I was doing the whole law thing, and you got the like genuine hardworking guys just going to these divorce courts and they're getting rammed up the ass with fucking law, like bullshit laws and stuff. Some of those guys would literally just take their own lives because of how much things separate them, man. It's
I have a conspiracy theory about Kanye and his latest.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
It's the battle between the two evils.
Which are? I'm just
so just a religious battle,
like a spiritual warfare type deal,
right? And that we're all taking it as like or not we, but the media is taking it as him being like, what's that called?
Anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic, yeah. But really, he's trying to point out the fact that the evils that are forged behind certain religions and the big money that's behind it, I think they're at war right now. And that we're all just consumed with, what's going on with politics, or why, Maxwell isn't been convicted, or, all this other stuff, and really not paying attention to what's going on religiously in the big money world.
There's always something bigger in the background running.
Oh yeah,
that we can't see.
So I think it all has
right in front of us.
to do with that, and he's getting pawned.
Anytime you see people controlling a monopoly board, there's something going on, especially with what he's alluding to, saying, hey, this has been going on a long time to my people. And the way he went about saying it might have been not the best way.
Trash.
Yeah,
he's had those moments of not knowing how to be like humane.
Well, he's known for outbursts anyway.
And those are the prime people. Like I said, when you're not in that line, when the ducks aren't in a row, and you got that one dude standing off to the side, everyone turns around and points their finger at him. And that it doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong, or you're good or you're bad.
Right.
Well, it's like you saying him not acting in humane fashion is like to the same extent of thinking that culturally his people wasn't treated in a humane fashion from the get-go. And when people try to shed light on the situation in a way that he did, it's like there is some truth to what he's saying, but it's just, why did you put it like that,
Well,
which is
that's always the ball to the face, right?
Well, I mean, it's the outbursts. That's just one of those things. I think he just keeps quiet for so long, and then all of a sudden, I think somebody just hits a trigger with him, and then he just
isn't he missing off. I seen an article the other day that his attorney or somebody said they haven't seen him in like 2 weeks.
Nobody's been able to contact him. All those private people and
look, I guarantee you, if something was to happen to that man, and I'm not trying to put anything on him, but I'm just saying, if anything was to come out about something happened to him, it would be, oh my God, mental health. We should have helped him when we had the chance.
And then you'll have those other people that are like, it's the Kardashians.
No, the curse. Oh, look at what happened to OJ.
OJ did that to himself.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
Listen, I still want that white Bronco.
The juice.
It's on the loose.
That's right.
He wasn't driving, but he was in there, and they were going down the street at like regular speed. That was crazy.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Right. That's why you get magnums.
That's literally why.
You got your yard sale going on in the background, Dylan.
What?
Prisoner said, Dylan, I just noticed you got your yard sale going on in the background.
How much you gonna pay?
Yeah, how much are you paying, prisoner? Jesus.
That's fucked up.
What you
I mean, it is kind of fitting, but y'all know damn well that ain't no goddamn yard sale. That's like the Sanford and Son, like, this is my kingdom.
The junkyard.
Yeah, he's like
Kino closet there.
Right, exactly. You can't trade nothing for what's in that closet.
You couldn't afford a brass closet.
Exactly.
Come on now. Hey.
That's true. Get the reality check in.
I know. It's comments like that make me think he's from Ohio.
Damn.
Oh, dude's sitting in Pennsylvania like, ha ha.
Got him.
Got him.
I mean,
You guys represent.
Yeah.
I'm in Virginia.
Can't get me.
Can't get me. Catch me if you can, copper. Oh shit. Yeah, we got him back. That's probably the only time it'll happen.
He's eating a potato in Utah. Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
A raw potato.
He's probably skinning the
With
skin.
the skin.
I have a raw potato right now.
This dude is so hungry. Yeah.
Why don't you eat, Frank?
Yeah, do some mukbang.
Here you go.
Oh, let me ask.
Frank
little
doesn't cook.
Should Frank eat?
How many times are we going to see that?
She covered her eyes. She said no.
Sorry, Frank. I imagine like after tonight you'll no longer talk to me. I don't blame you.
It was gonna happen at some point anyway.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
I
what I
mean, shit.
figured. Look, Genesis coming in. What is that? A cardinal? Oh, the review tech bird. Is that what that is?
It's a
Little
bird.
Frank
It
L.
looks like a bird.
Twitter.
Coming in hot.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
It's
You know,
angry.
when
It's
y'all
really-
were talking, I got to ask y'all's opinion because when
Welcome to the
Dr.
Twitter
Hino,
universe.
when Dr. Hino was talking about having kids and like the men's rights and stuff like that, and how they get screwed in divorce courts and etc. Like with women's rights being the way they are, where they should have the right over their body, right?
Should they?
That
What?
that's. I mean, I'm not even going to repeat that, but you're entitled to. Yeah, look at Parker Kitty. He's like, I'm out of this one. But I was just going to ask, like, as far as I've seen more and more people bring up the fact that it's like if a woman has the right to abort the baby, and the man don't have a say so, and yet if the woman does decide to have the baby, she also has the right to get him for child support. But if she has the right to her body, does she not still have the right to take care of the child that she wanted, even if the dad didn't? Like, where is his right to lie in?
we first
It's
have to
not his
analyze.
body though.
No,
how
I'm not
often does
arguing that.
happen.
No. Oh, it happens a lot. I've heard of a
Once
lot
There
of
are
dudes that
certificate
get a
cases
lot of dudes
created.
get
that happen.
trapped. Look, there's a reason Drake put hot sauce in his condom.
Yeah.
Because he's a
it's-
freak.
No, because old girl went in the bathroom and was trying to get his who's up in her. That's why he went in the
Why
bathroom and
is
put
he
hot sauce.
having sexual intercourse without knowing that you could possibly have a child?
Well, I mean, the same thing would go for
So
her.
what would
too,
happen?
though.
No, what would happen if when you turned a certain age, like for all men, like oh,
Mhm.
okay, you're 16, like girls get their periods, whatever. Oh, you're 15, you're 16,
I had a nut.
and you need to go and get your nuts sealed off until you're ready to have children. What if that was demanded upon you and you didn't have a choice?
I would actually recommend that.
Yeah, I would
Personally.
recommend
I
it too.
100% believe that would be the route to go.
Yeah, no, I would
Oh,
too,
it's
because we had
screaming
talked
everywhere.
about it
If a
before.
man leaves his seed in
Mhm.
a woman, it is no longer his property.
If she has the right
But
to
because
keep
the
it.
government wants, oh, you got that security number, the government wants that, then of course you got to have child support.
Well, there's and this is why I'm looking into. There's a male.
I don't make nobody pay child support. You be a dad.
That's what I said. Like,
Mhm.
if I'm already doing
Okay.
what I got to do, why would you even try to charge me child support? And if this ain't a mutual thing that we can come to an agreement with, even though it is your body, because my biological father signed his rights over when I was born, just flat
Well,
out.
Men
got
need to
out
be
from it.
taught. Boys need to be taught. If you leave your seed somewhere, it is no longer yours. And what comes down the road from this is this, and this.
Yeah.
But we're not
Well,
being
that's where
taught
I was
properly.
saying,
We're
like,
not
is
being
there-
educated properly.
That's the root of it.
Yeah, it's like you got to say, women can give up the baby for adoption and not pay child
Mhm.
support. And
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
dudes make more money than women, like on average. So like paying
Well, yeah.
support
Well, I
is
mean,
fair.
what?
That's-
But then
that's
the thing
how
is
they
too,
get
as far
you.
as
That's
like
how they get
government
you.
assistance and everything, if a woman can go out and get help like that, whereas if a
But
man
that's
needed
the system.
government
This is
A
the
m-
way
a
it's
man
been
can
set up and
too.
evolved.
As
well,
long as
that's
your
what I'm
income's right.
saying. Exactly.
It's
So
just
if a man
ancient.
fell along the lines of that and tried to get it, it's a little bit different.
Well, like
From my
say you're
experience
say you're
personally.
a single father and you have, only so much that you have incoming per month. If the state says, "Oh, hey, they give you so many in food stamps," or if you try to get money, cash assistance or whatever, if you don't make that much money, you're gonna get it. But a lot of dudes out there go and complain all over media when they're making 50 to 70K a year when the mother is only making 30 to 40 because she's a female and it's a
Mhm.
man's world. So
There's a lot that goes into having a child. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
most
know
certainly.
any of this but if you could possibly have your teeth break because the kid is taking your calcium. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
to be on
all your
Oh, yeah.
bones and
pills.
everything.
It's a parasite.
Destroys
Yeah.
destroys your
It's like
DNA.
scoring all
And then
over.
Goes
you
into
absorb the child's DNA
Yeah.
as well. So every child that you carry, you absorb their DNA.
I seen something today where it was saying that in a woman's brains or something, they found that there was actual cells that were in the children that she had.
Yeah.
Yeah, from previous
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that too. Yeah. Anytime, a lot of people don't even know that. Like anytime a male ejaculates in a woman,
You
and
leave your
then
DNA in
yeah,
her.
and then she
She
has a
absorbs your
child,
DNA.
that woman will have a child with all the characteristics of every man she's been with.
That's right.
What's up,
And that-
Midnight Shepherd?
That's like,
It's a bear.
what the fuck, man? That's crazy. But then, like, to a certain extent, could a man argue? This is just me ad living here. This is just me bullshitting when I say this, so don't take me serious. But
Let's
if
go.
if a woman sleeps with 10 different dudes and has a child with one dude, but that child carries genetics from the previous 9 dudes, could a man argue that kid's not 100% mine? Like,
No, 'cause
it's got
the you
genetics
carry-
of everybody before me. They are entitled to compensation. You know, I don't know. It was just me bullshitting, but I had to propose the question.
that goes down to like DNA, carrying 50-50.
Among Us Dragon, come on, let's play.
freaking out.
So really what it would do would damage the female, the mother, the carrier's DNA. So you would have more of the father's genetic makeup in the child than the mother, because the mother, this is the one that absorbed others' DNA. So like if you went to go do a DNA test, you as the father would show up at like 99.7 and the mothers would show up at 52.46 or something like that, so
I just didn't know
rocket
how
science shit.
like I was just saying there was a vast difference in opinions on like if a woman has the right to keep the baby but then still pursues, that's where I was just trying to see different opinions on the matter to figure out.
Realistically, if a woman wants to keep a child, that should be something that is talked about with the male carrier. Do you want to have this child? Do you want to be a father? Do you want to be financially responsible? And it really, like, in the way that the world is set up now, it's easier for poor single mothers to raise their children alone.
Oh shit, when I was coming up, man, and when I had my first one, my wife was being advised by multiple women, you need to leave him. You need to get his ass for child support, get some assistance, and you're going to do way better without his ass. And I was like, what the fuck?
Hell yeah.
Right? I said fake fan, like GG. Like, holy shit. Like, it had me fucked up. I was like, how are you going to tell this person to leave?
Or
the father of the children.
Or
and then
better yet, set the man up to make it seem like it's the domestic violence. That also happens too.
Yeah, that's quite frequent.
She shouldn't have been talking shit.
No, seriously.
We were talking about this. No, we were talking about this earlier about Barbara Walters. We seen earlier before the stream started that she had died, and there's a interview with Barbara Walters and Sean Connery where he was talking about condoning smacking a woman, like if it, in his eyes, if it warranted a smack or smack a bitch, like she was like, oh, so you condone smack? He's like, well, if they deserve it. He's like, some women kind of keep coming and they egg it on, they egg the situation on. It's kind of like what you were saying earlier about people, like psychologically, like if they have too much or they snap, it happens. Look, Dragon is about to have a nervous breakdown over here. We're going against everything she believes in. She's a trooper. We love you, Dragon. I know that. I'm trying to heat it up for you, just see how far you go. Oh, much love. Yeah. Like, where's that camera? Matter of fact,
nah.
Lil Frank loves you too.
Here we go.
James, let's get you in on it.
Back on, bud.
James.
Oh, no, he just sitting.
No, he's
Mhm.
cool. He's chilling like a villain.
Mhm.
His eyes are the eyes are open.
He
We're good.
looks like a
We're
villain
here.
origin story right now. Like this is where it all
Ears are
started.
sweating.
He said, "I ain't paying no goddamn." Man, I wish we could do pre-recorded stuff. What do y'all think about that?
Very cool.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe fake some arguments, or not. I mean, they don't got to be fake.
I don't think we have to fake them.
That's where I was like, hold on, this is
Something
not.
and we'll disagree.
Keep it. As long as I can
I
bring
can
little
think of a
Frank
few
with me.
things.
12
few
rounds
things.
ain't got
I
shit
know.
on me.
Right.
F it, we're going live.
He said, "Effort, we're going live. World Star." Yeah.
World Star.
I mean, it
Welcome
happened.
to 2008.
Yeah. They call me the Avenger. Man, can you imagine carrying a title around like that, working at Waffle House though? That would just
no.
I can't like. And I think
Calling us strangers.
what was it?
I want
Perhaps
some waffles.
that it happened last
Yeah.
year, and the
Mhm.
video's just now surfacing. Ain't that what we read?
Yeah.
Brass, I'm dropping this dude off at your house.
We're gonna eat burritos.
I'll
Never
send
had a
food.
burrito.
He never had a
Don't worry.
burrito.
I know we're
What?
gonna eat
I know
burritos.
exactly. I told him it's just like a better taco,
It's like
I'll make you
taco
a
with
butter
extra
fried
stuff.
How have you
burrito.
never had a burrito?
dude. That's what I said.
impossible.
What else was it you said you never ate?
Willpower, self-control.
Dude, that's
Potato
what
tortilla?
Self-control.
Yeah, I sent him the same picture I sent you, Frank, of like them big breakfast burritos I made.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it. He was like, "No, I've never had one." And I'm like, "How?" He never had sushi either. You've never had sushi?
What?
That's a
I
little
never
more
had sushi.
believable.
I will not eat that.
What?
Nope.
Dude, sushi's amazing.
You remember my
It's good.
sushi joke?
I can't do
Sushi's amazing.
seafood.
What?
Oh, are you allergic?
No, I just can't do it. I just can't do
Oh.
seafood.
The
Only shrimp. I can do
only
shrimp,
thing
though. I can do
that's
shrimp.
raw is hard.
Shrimp. Hell yeah. I fucks with some shrimp.
Lobster, crab.
Like you
Fish.
literally have to not tell me what it is, and I'll probably be like, "Oh, this is pretty good." Then you tell me, I'm like, "Oh, gotta spit it out."
It's like,
Yo,
no.
D, have you ever had
No.
shrimp and grits?
Hmm?
Have you ever had shrimp and grits?
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
hmm
I've never had good shrimp and grits.
Dude, top tier. Some good old New Orleans like base up in there. It's like some kind of like gravy-esque type flavor.
Rue.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
ever had crow?
No,
What's
we
the
don't
weirdest
talk,
shit
we
you
don't
guys
talk
have
about
ate?
crow around here.
What's
I
the
don't. I've
weirdest
never.
stuff you guys have ate?
Gizzards.
I can't talk about it.
Gizzards, pig feet.
I'll give you a hint. It bleeds once a month. No, I'm playing.
There goes that damn envelope again.
I didn't say what.
I
It was a
hope you
joke.
ate
It was
that.
a joke.
Jesus, Lord
Oh.
help.
Yeah. No, the weirdest thing I've ever ate, it probably not much of anything really. I know people that's
Difference.
had like gator and horse. My grandfather, when he was in Korea, he was dating a girl when he was over there in the military, and they fed him dog,
Yeah.
and he didn't know. He was like, "Damn, this is good. What is this?" And they were like, "Bow wow," and he's like, "Bow wow, what?" And she's like, "Woof woof."
It tastes just like alligator.
Yeah, well, he said like just the thought of it really messed them
I've
up,
had too many dogs in my life.
I've had alligator.
right?
I eat
Cat
dog
tastes like
regardless.
frog.
I had some person tell me with my guinea pigs, they're like, "Man, they make good eating there."
Peru.
I was like,
Peru,
"What
they eat
the fuck?"
guinea
Where's
pig.
the
A lot of guinea
meat?
pig.
That's well, I mean, no, this motherfucker's fat.
Rats make the best jerky.
James, what's the weirdest thing you've ever ate?
I don't know,
Just
man.
scoots right on past that one.
What, James?
Oh.
I couldn't hear you, James. What'd you say?
I've had gator tail. I don't really know.
That's a
Weirdest shit I've had.
No, like pig's feet or anything, or
Hell no, I never had no pig's feet.
I ain't never did that. I
I've
had
had pig's
chitlins
feet.
one time, and like, what's the chicken
Excuse
heart?
it now.
Gizzards.
The gizzards. I had some gizzards. I mean, anything
I
like that. I had to put some hot sauce on it.
I love gizzards.
I've had lamb.
Yeah,
Gizzards are
gizzards
good.
are really
It was
good.
a little chilly, but the hot sauce really kind of
The chewy with the crunch. Oh,
Yeah,
you got a
the
good one
crunch is
there.
right there. You know, I ain't really big on like livers, like liver
I'm
mush
afraid
and
to eat
stuff like
that
that.
So good.
I love if it's cooked
Dude,
right.
raw
Liver is
liver
amazing.
is just
My dad used to get chicken gizzards and liver all the time. And
Yeah, bison
Mhm.
burgers are good, Robert.
Oh, I want to try bison.
Bison's
Dude, where the
good.
fuck
Bison
do you
liver.
find a bison?
do it.
Mhm. I can
Try.
get bison out here.
Bison's
Bison
good.
burgers
Well, no,
really good.
I've never seen a bison burger. Like
hmm
the fuck?
Well, and we've
Are
got
you
a
kidding
Fuddruckers
me?
out here where you can get
Never.
bison burger. You can get bison or
The
elk.
bison's way better than
Oh,
cow
elk.
meat, man.
I wanna
Oh,
try
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, big
Way
time.
better.
It tastes more
Kinda
like
like-
beef than cow does.
Dude, we are a fucking vegan's worst nightmare
The-
right now.
Mhm.
Lamb is really
the rules
like
of nature.
spicy, but
I like
I've had
lamb.
lamb.
I've never had lamb.
It's
Mhm.
bloody. They
I
cook
feel
it
ground
like-
up
bloody.
ground up lamb is really good,
I
man.
feel like a peasant.
Yeah,
Frank's
elk
getting
is supposed to be
pissed
the
'cause
best
he's so
meat.
hungry.
Where do you get bison and elk burgers? I want to try that.
That's
Well,
what
there's-
I'm saying.
there's
You
a
should be able to
restaurant.
find bison at about any restaurant. It would be like,
Yeah.
or at any restaurant, at any grocery
My
store, it
Arby's
would
won't
be
have
like
it.
where the organic meat would be,
Oh,
and you could find like packs of it, just like hamburger meat. It's already ground up.
Bison's
Now-
free range
some at
because you
Walmart.
can't keep
Yeah.
them in.
Are they
they're,
like
they're
grass-fed?
They have it
naturally
at
free
Walmart.
range.
Simple Truth or something like that.
It's near the
Yeah.
ground beef. There, I saw some bison one time.
There's
Walmart.
a burger restaurant out here called Fuddruckers that has bison. in it.
I've had Fuddruckers.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
I've never
Yeah.
ate it though.
When I 'cause
You
I
gotta-
grew up in California, we had a lot of Fuddruckers out there, and then we have one where I'm at now
Yeah.
in Arizona. So,
What was that?
You gotta do the bison burger with pretzel bun.
that's
That
what I
sounds
do.
delicious.
You gotta grill the
Bison or
pretzel
elk.
bun like in some
Mhm.
butter and let it sit for a minute, and then put your patty on, dude. Bomb,
Mhm.
bomb.
what's
Yeah.
the best sauce to go with bison?
I would do
Ginger.
like a
Red wine.
homemade like a heavy cream
Yeah.
sauce
Okay.
with like
All right.
Something really rich.
sauteed mushrooms, just
Mm.
basic salt, pepper.
hmm
Mm.
That's
Well,
the way
I'm a-
I do
I'm a spicy
all of my
guy.
meat anyways, is just salt.
And you would want like a white cheese, not like
Mm.
not like a Colby or something like that, because it would
Okay.
take away
Swiss.
from the flavor of the meat.
Like Swiss
Too
cheese.
much.
Okay.
Really? Too much?
I think Swiss would be
what do you
too
mean?
much.
Like provolone?
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Havarti would probably be the best.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Can you repeat that?
Havarti.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you said Tom Hardy, and I was like,
Havarti.
Havarti. Okay.
Bison.
Bison.
Pretzel bun.
So bun.
Do you want to order? Is that it, ma'am? Will that be all?
Mushrooms.
Butter. No, I like sauteed mushrooms on anything. Yeah, that's what that was. That's why I
Grass is
we
like, I'm
gotta
fucking
plug
outta
that.
here.
Yeah, he backed up.
We got
Right.
ASMR now.
Frank's over here crying because he's fucking
That-
starving.
Look, like an hour ago we were talking about eating cockroaches, and now we done made it to like the holy
James
grail.
forgot he was
Mhm.
fucking hungry.
He's like, what am I doing here? Like, what's
Oh,
going
Yeah.
on? I need to
What the
go
hell?
eat. Yeah,
Am I
no,
alive? What's going
yeah,
on?
no, I think I got that in my fridge right now.
Oh, damn, I'm hungry.
I think we're all hungry at this point.
I don't eat
gotta
at night
go. I gotta go
anymore.
cook.
Yeah, no, it's
Bake and
bad.
bake.
Mhm.
I
I
love
was
my
thinking
bison
about
burger.
we ought to have Bacon make a bison burger on stream.
Oh
bacon?
yeah.
Dude, that'd be bomb.
Bacon.
Up on the nose.
Bacon who?
Do a tutorial for the
Bacon's like
community.
Bacon burger.
Bacon's like the dude in Fight Club. Like, did he ever?
Have you ever
Did
Did he
made
ever exist?
tortillas?
He's the one that
out
broke
of
the rule.
Potatoes.
Yeah, he's-
It's here in spirit.
you said, have we ever made what?
Tortillas out of potatoes,
No.
How the fuck do you get a
Dude.
potato that big?
dude. So bomb.
You
You
can
just
just mash
you
them
gotta
together.
mash it up.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's what I was
it,
saying.
like,
You thought it was a long way.
it was
Like,
part.
Come on
It
now.
was part. It was part of the show. People, calm
Frank
down.
Jr.
You get the board stretcher.
Frank Jr. told you that potatoes were tiny. That liar.
You get a board
He's bringing
stretcher.
it
back
and you
out.
can
So
stretch
look
a
at it.
potato with it.
You're right. Sorry. Yeah, you mash them out and you take a roller, right? And do you like bake it to a certain point to get it the consistency
It's the
to where
high heat, pre-cooked,
Mhm.
like just boiled in water, mashed, pressed,
Nice.
high heat, saute it like you would like a roast before you put it in a crock pot.
Have
Bomb.
you ever thought about doing a cooking channel on YouTube?
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been a chef and done all. I've ventured all over.
You could have Frank with like the boom over you in the kitchen while you're cooking.
Oh, and no.
No?
Christian
Ain't
Bale
allowed in the
moment right there.
kitchen.
Look, Frank is like, motherfucker, don't make me do no more.
You don't do nothing.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's the Kino Corner, folks.
Mhm. There you have it.
Daddy pays the bills.
Nice. I'm gonna have to start calling him daddy too now.
Here we go.
Oh boy, we're
No,
slipping
I'm
towards
playing.
the daddy numbers now.
I have mommy issues, okay?
Right. I have to be
My
Mrs.
mommy tried to kill me. All right.
Isaac?
Isaac?
You know, I never really even knew the lore to that. Like, I think Mutated was talking about something about Isaac was wanting to wear dresses or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Isaac
never knew
wore.
that
And the
there
kids
was
made
like.
fun of him.
I was wondering the connection between you and that game, like, and it made me think, like, surely that's not it. You know.
Oh, I most definitely wore like a few dresses when I was a kid.
Did you get made fun of for it, or
Probably.
damn?
You blocked out the memory.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hate to hear that. I truly
Like
do.
I made fun of for a lot of things, bro.
He said that was the least of
Damn.
it. No, but I question that, like, because I
You can
remember,
run around in a kilt, but fuck if you put a dress on, it's
right?
over.
That's the stupidest thing. Like Harry Styles is bringing that shit back, you know.
Yeah, dude.
But it,
Prince.
well, it made me
Oh.
question because, like, Frank, last time you was on here with us, you were talking about like your connection with the game and like the symbolic meaning and stuff like that. Maybe not. I'm not saying not necessarily in the meaning of like the dresses and stuff like that, but you know, definitely made me think there was a deeper meaning to it.
Oh, that's where the
Yeah,
bond comes from, man.
You're thinking about playing it right now, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost brought it out here so I could play it while we were alive, but
Hey, I would have much rather you did that than to bring up
I gotta go
he
cook.
who must not be named. Exactly. Well, I think this is a good turning point. I gotta put little Frankie up real quick before I forget.
Oh.
I hope everybody eats well tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
Oh,
starving
sweet.
now. Except for James, he forgot he was hungry. Bro,
Yeah,
I'm about to be there.
I'm chilling. Chilling heavy.
Hell yeah, man. Me too.
Man,
No shit, Dylan's still here. I haven't heard from Dylan in a while.
Hey, what's up? Hey.
He switched
Yeah.
his glasses out and thought we didn't notice his,
3 times.
Yeah.
his
yeah.
wardrobe
Yeah,
change.
we noticed.
Oh, Dylan, there you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even get one of those now. I see.
I mean,
What a what? Oh.
No, it's
Finger
just
Yeah.
you know how like
You gotta do the finger gun.
like organic
finger
lighting
gun.
nowadays. It's always, you know. But no, I greatly appreciate everybody.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Appreciate being here. Yeah.
Well, don't make me cry.
Thank you for
Yeah.
bringing us all together, Michael.
I want to wish everybody a happy New Year's.
Happy
For-
New Year!
Yeah.
3 hours
Uh,
special.
Out there.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, we're there.
New Year.
Well, real
New
quick,
Year's
y'all have
Eve.
any
Smaller. He's
resolutions?
so hungry. He's shrunk.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all have any resolutions?
Duh.
To not be as broke.
That's a good one.
Basically.
Mhm.
I think that might be the ultimate one.
Actually launched the projects I have. So the book and
There you go.
something else.
I wish you luck.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got a lot on my plate for 2023. I really do. Anyway,
Way to TikTok.
Mhm.
I'm gonna love myself a little better.
That's what
There
I
you
was
go.
thinking. Somewhere along the lines of that, or just try to be a better person.
Mhm.
Try to contribute to society a little bit more. Maybe spread the message of love. Like I was thinking about this too, not to try to get too far into it, but I hear a lot of people say when somebody dies, like, well, they're in a better place. And I'm like, fuck that. Like, this could be the better place, but we tarnish,
Mhm.
But Frank's like, fuck
This
this.
is
I'm
not
ready
the
to
better
go.
place, bro.
No,
There ain't
no, I'm
no
not
way,
saying.
bro. There ain't no
I'm
way,
not
bro.
saying. I'm not saying, but I'm talking about like depending on like religious beliefs and etc. Like there would be like a deeper meaning to like what would you consider a better place than this beautiful planet that we did have. Because humans are like a virus. We've just consumed the host and destroying this planet.
There's
We
always the
scrutinize and we
desire.
hate each other. We kill each other. We do all this other stuff. So that's where I'm like, well, no wonder death is better. We get to escape this void of,
The grass is green where you water it.
Mhm.
that's where I was saying, to me, it's like if you can spread the message of love and acceptance and just try to just be better as, just humanity in general. Just
Mhm.
try to contribute to something. Stop spreading hate and
100%, man.
I think that would be my goal. Like you said too, loving yourself, because a lot of people they don't love themselves, and it's a shame.
Mhm.
Because
Or you just get caught up in life and you forget, like, doing things for other people, or you're constantly needing to make money or show up for certain things, like I want to show up better for myself. I want to love myself better this next year. And I think that is really the beginning of everything else that will come. So
Yeah.
What about you, Brass? What's your goals for next year?
The same.
That's a good one.
I mean,
Like, you can't even defer to that. That's a good,
yeah.
If we could all do that, the world would be a better place.
Mhm.
let's get it.
Yeah. We're there.
put up or shut up.
Right?
I want pictures of your bison burgers. Just saying.
Now it's a
Going to
competition.
Fuddruckers tomorrow.
Yeah, now I feel like I've got to hire a motherfucker to cook mine. Hire a photographer and everything. But like, look, I got to set this up. My New Year's resolution was to better myself. I can't have
find
people
a restaurant local restaurant that provides a bison burger, or even take it there, present it to the manager that's on shift, and be like, hey, I want to throw together a little promo video for you. So you get to give them the video and you get your video for free. You don't even have to spend any money.
Well, I know a chef, so
I'm not even going to front. I lack the fucking confidence to do exactly what you just said.
Get out of here. How tall are you?
6'2".
Well,
Nah.
I was gonna say
Nah.
16.
You just walk your ass in there and tell them, hey,
motherfucker, give me that goddamn
Here's this-
bison burger. I'm shooting.
here's this bison patty,
Get
lady.
the video. Just give me the burger.
I'm gonna put you in my video.
Andrew Tate sent me, motherfucker.
Man, screw that.
Don't say that, bro.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I thought, I done fucked it up. I thought that's where we were going. Fuck.
Ruined the moment.
Yeah.
He ain't no top G.
Yeah, you are not lacking in confidence.
I mean,
you walk up, say some shit like that, man. You got balls swinging around your ankles, dude. Come on now.
I mean, maybe if I took little Frankie with me. What would you do if you seen him beside the burger?
Hey, call the
in
cops.
promo?
Don't do it.
I need you to make a video with little Frankie.
You'd
You'd
have to register and everything for the rest
Why
of
are
your
the
life,
doors
bro.
locked?
Yeah.
I can't
No.
get out.
What the hell's going on? What are all the lights outside? Is it Christmas again?
Gonna have to go bail them
What's
out,
going
man.
on?
Oh, damn, are they part of the promo? Shit, y'all didn't tell me y'all had a goddamn light show in this bitch. It's gonna do wonders for the damn bison burger. The lighting.
Why
in here
is there a
mesmerizing.
helicopter landing on the roof? I
Holy
don't
shit.
get it. What's
Like a
going
fucking
on?
rave in here. No, but truly, I do appreciate everybody in the community. And y'all too, I can't express that enough. And Dragon, I'm sorry I triggered you so hard earlier. I was trying to bait you into it.
I took it pretty well. I ain't
You
get
did.
baited.
You did.
I feel like she's pretty used
She
to
was
it.
waving her stars at you, bro.
I know.
See what?
Yeah. Frank reminds me of that wrestler. What was his name? Debo Brown. You know who I'm talking about? This is the guy that came down the walkway that would shake his
I
head.
know.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I can't even do it, man. But he had it like down packed, man. I was
Yeah.
like, that's what Frank just
Hey.
reminded me of.
Somebody in Frank's chat one time said he looked like a wrestler.
Same. When it's same. What's his name? Samus.
Shaman.
Sheamus.
And
Yeah, I
I
remember
Seamus,
that.
and I looked him up, and I was
I did too. I did too. That moment, I was like, "Fuck! I can't even tell this man this." You know
I
what I
need to
mean?
lift some more
he
weight.
does
to
look
look
like
like that guy.
Seamus. man.
He
What about
does.
BB Pop?
He
Yeah.
does.
No, dead ass, bro. I was like, I
Fucking
can't.
clowning.
I couldn't even put a 69 in chat after I seen it. I was like, no, I'm just
Shit.
gonna act
That
like
dude
I'm
was
not.
hot.
You know his nickname is they call him the mayonnaise because of how white he looks though. I always found that funny as hell. I used to be a big WWE guy, so that's how I know.
I just remember seeing him.
like
I was
the
like,
other
who the fuck is this Seamus guy?
I thought the same thing, dude. And I was
I
mesmerized.
looked it up. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, it was
He
almost
definitely
like
could be
stunt
related.
double. Yeah, dude, stunt double quality. I was like,
Really?
whoa.
Oh shit, funny shit.
But anyhow, look, what are we at? 3 hours, 26 minutes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Still going strong.
We did
That's
that
long enough.
thing.
I'll put in the community tab eventually that guy's review of
I couldn't get it to work on mine either.
yeah, I tried. That's when I covered my camera earlier. I was all hovered over
Mhm.
here, sweating over my laptop trying to do it. I had to log into
Yeah.
a different account because I was logged in another account, and then this account was like this account.
I can
and then
share it on the Twitter.
yeah, do that too. Holy shit! Excuse me.
What is going on here?
Asbestos. But yeah, that just hit different. But yeah, most certainly we'll hit it up next time. What's our next show going to be, James Pocket? Any of y'all want to rejoin us? Like when we doing this again next
I'll
Friday?
be on.
There ain't no way, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, Frank's
yeah.
done.
Yeah,
We
after
got
the-
little Frank. We don't need
You got
Frank
little
James
Frank now.
anyway.
You don't need me.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't
What
need
would you do if I set up another camera?
You need to. You need to
And
set up
just-
another camera
Yeah.
for little Frank.
I
You
have
can't
somebody-
tell him that though. It's gonna be a surprise.
No. Well,
Those
that,
motherfuckers are gonna be like,
yeah, the whole time. I'll have one
Loud
of
and proud.
doing voiceover for it. It'd be amazing, majestic
Mhm.
even.
Oh my gosh.
We'll get to it, but
Mhm.
how about all y'all send us off at the same time with the Kino Comfy? Y'all think y'all can synchronize that?
Oh God.
But
What are we saying?
I just want to hear it like so y'all seem like a cult and I'm the only one that don't say
Oh
it.
no, I'm frozen.
Stay Kino. Stay Kino. Stay comfy.
There you go, but on the cue.
stay
All right.
Kino.
See, I can't even. That just sounds too fucking provocative. Like every time she does that, it gets me. Like Frank's like, yeah. Like I held my tongue this far into it, but it was like that was it. That was it. That was
You
like,
took the bait. That's so
I
incredibly
know.
sad.
hey, I like to fish.
I
But-
want to wish everybody a merry stay Kino, stay comfy. Thank you for joining the show. And remember that I am Dr. Hino and I am the real Dr. Hino, not the clone.
Hey, the real one's
Not the
sitting
fake
there.
Kino.
Mhm.
I don't even know what that meant. Is there another one?
I'm a clone.
You're a clone.
Mhm.
See, now
No,
we
I'm
got
not
to
a
check
clone.
this for
Why the
next
hell would anybody
episode.
clone this? I'm not a clone. Come on now. Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
This is the
That's
best they
funny.
could do? Nah.
Oh no.
Sleeper agent.
We found our Metal Gear Solid actor right here.
There can't be two of me.
All right, look, man,
Uh,
and women, and them, they, and everybody else involved. Much
Bruh.
love. I don't give a fuck. We gotta go.
mhm.
Much love. Everybody, y'all say it off on 3,
Yep.
2, 1.
Stay
Stay
Kino.
Kino.
Stay
Stay
comfy.
comfy.
Comfy.